Hey guys, Kickassreaction here, and we are back to begin and conclude, of course, the second trial of Danganronpa, Goodbye Despair. So, I'm recording this the same day that I finished off the investigation, so I don't have too much really update thoughts to really go over in this one. Obviously, the main potatoes that are going to be relevant in this case will be Ibuki, Hiyoko, Mikan, and then obviously Nagito and Hajime, which is going to be interesting. Fuyuhiko as well, I don't remember if I said him. What lies within Monokuma's video game? Is it the truth or lies? What is the motive that ties that game and reality together? Where did the killer who escaped from the beach house go? There's no looking away from the hopeless... Yeah, from the hopeless memories reflected in the twilight. Okay. So yeah, like I said, obviously all those potatoes from the game are going to be relevant in this one, as well as just the, as us bringing up evidence that we have been mind wiped, which is going to be fun. And yeah, obviously there's Sonya going on with her, like, justice crap. There's, you know, other bits here and there that are going to be interesting, but I'm not really, very too sure what to make of that right now. But I do feel ready, I do feel prepared, I do feel like I'm good to go as far as just starting out with the trial goes. Are there going to be twists? Of course, it's Danganronpa. Are there going to be more people involved that didn't really seem like it in the investigation? Of course. Chiaki might even take more of a role in this case, similar to what Mahiru did in the last one, where she might end up speaking up a lot more in this trial. You know, because Mahiru was fairly active in the last one, and now she's, well, it's her trial, basically. So, I'm curious to see all of that and where it goes, and, yeah. I'm just ready to really get into this. So, guys, let's just, begin. I already bought my skills last time, mostly to help with the, talk panic attack thing. So let's begin.
Then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial.
Although this is going to be a very long one, these episodes are a lot easier since I don't have to voice act a lot. You know, and I probably am going to take a break in the break-in period to go eat some food, because knowing these are this long, like, I'm definitely going to need a snack or something. I'm not really hungry right now, but I most likely am going to be in 2 hours, so let's see.
During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is, and vote for who done it.
I'll be Akia.
If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person...
My god, that is very tense. Yeah, it was Mahiru and fucking Hiyoko next to Hajime. God damn.
I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Oh, no matter how many times I hear it, it's such a cruel rule.
I know, right?
Now then, let's first discuss the motive. That masterpiece of gaming, Twilight Syndrome Murder Case.
What? Who cares about that game?
Oh, there's a lot of relevancy to that game. Especially to the potato right next to you, Ibuki.
The outcome of this trial should be determined by whether or not we find Mahiru's killer.
It will.
Nevertheless, we shouldn't ignore it. After all, that game is the motive this time.
Yeah, you're right. Then let's try discussing that first.
Okay, Chiaki was next to
I'm sure
Tsugami.
everyone who's beaten the game already knows that it's based on an actual murder case.
I'm trying to remember who's next to who in these in the trial itself.
Some of us have not beaten that game. Give us a detailed explanation.
Yeah.
It means Twilight Syndrome Murder Case is a non-fiction game.
Yeah, this is going to be so funny to see, like, everyone's reactions to the photographs and everything. Because, yeah, this pretty much sets, like, without a shadow of a doubt now, it confirms that Monokuma is being truthful about memories being stolen.
Additionally, some of us are characters in that game, too.
Some of us are characters in a video game?
Yeah, bro, it's much worse than you think.
So, I think it's better if we clarify who the characters in the game are first.
Alright, the characters in the game were Girl A, Girl B, Girl C, Girl D, Girl E, and Boy F, which is Mikan, Hiyoko, Mayoda, Mahiru, and Sato. And the high school girl who got killed at the beginning. Yep. By using the star throw after cleaning at the game as a reference, I should be able to figure out who's who. The first character the player was able to control was Girl A. The true identity of Girl A, it's probably, it's Mikan.
I see.
Yep.
Girl A is probably...
I like how
Sumi.
we're clearing this up right away, which is good. I already wrote it down, but if I didn't, that would be it right now.
That timid tone. That definitely sounds like Girl A.
Yep.
Based on the list of names in the staff roll, I can't think of anyone else who would be Girl A.
Why am I in a video game? That's an infringement of my right to privacy.
Well, yeah, bro, about to hit up a fucking copyright claim on Monokuma up in here.
A nasty, trashy pig shit like you doesn't
Jesus!
have privacy rights.
Holy fuck, pig shit. Is that a new one? Like, goddamn.
Ah, a nasty, trashy pig shit. I feel like I heard that in the game too.
I don't know why, but fucking Chiaki swearing is just like... That just like kind of took me out of it for a second, like... It just so like beyond what I'd assume she'd say, even if she's quoting it. A nasty, trashy pig shit.
Huh?
She says it so innocently as well, it's so great. She's right, the one who said that was... Girl B.
I see.
Yep, that was Girl B.
Girl B was short and foul-mouthed. She's probably Hiyoko.
Short and foul-mouthed? That's like the complete opposite of me.
Wow, get wrecked.
Anyway, let's move on. Next.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, next girl was talking about C. Girl C, her personality was hyper, energetic, and unique. Obviously, it's the queen.
I see.
Girl C is Ibuki.
And the one that, like, isn't really... Well, I guess Hiyoko isn't too relevant either.
Girl, see? Then I'll see you next Tuesday.
Very nice.
Let's move on to Girl D.
Yep, that is Mahiru.
I see.
Alright. Nice to know I got them all right.
Girl
I mean,
D
it's not
is
really...
Mahiru, the victim in this case.
It's not really hard to put that together, but yeah.
Yeah, that's correct. Let's skip Girl E and talk about Guy F.
I'm surprised no one's objecting to that.
I see.
Aren't you Guy F, Fuyuhiko?
I was in a game? That's fucking stupid.
I mean, you're in a killing game right now, bro.
That reminds me. Wasn't there another person whose last name was also Kuzuryu?
Yeah, that's how you say it, Kuzuryu. You guys know I'm horrible at the pronunciations.
Another person? It was one of the names on the staff roll. The names were Sumiki, Koizumi, Sayonji, Miyoda, Sato, Kuzuryu, and then another Kuzuryu.
I appreciate moments like that where the characters just come out and say all the names. It's a lot easier to go back at that, reference it, memorize how to say them.
Hold on. Why do you keep saying there were two Kuzuryus?
Because his sister was killed.
It's not like I'm wrong. That's how it's written on the staff roll. Since you beat the game, you probably know what this actually means, right?
Yep. The reason for Yahiko's last name, Kuzuryu, appears twice. It's true. I have a hunch, but... to call it out like that. Nagito, you're definitely someone I shouldn't mess with. Yep. The reason for Yahiko's last name, Kuzuryu, appears twice. It's probably because he had an older sister. He had a little sister.
I can prove it with this! In the game, Guy F, Kuzuryu, mentions that he has a little sister.
Yep, instant... instant reaction.
What do you mean, little sister?
This is what Guy F said in the game.
That bitch! Oh,
It's
wow.
pretty clear. There's no
Okay.
doubt that Guy F had a little sister.
I didn't even click anything yet. They just gave you, like, literally, like, a second to read that.
Plus, the sister actually appeared in the game. That's why the name Kuzuryu appeared twice.
By the way, what role did Guy F's little sister, the other Kuzuryu, play? You probably noticed, right?
Man, you're being so daring right now. Fucking Nagito, I'm loving you in the trials. Jesus. I don't really want to say it, but I need to move the conversation forward. The only character in the game I could see being Fuyuhiko's little sister is high school girl who died at the beginning.
I see.
The dead high school girl who was the first victim in the game is the only person I can think of.
It's the only one that makes sense. that bitch. What the hell is she doing to my little
Based on
sister?
Gaev's tone in the game, it's clear that Girl E is not his little sister. So if the only person left is the dead high school girl, then she must be Fuyuhiko's sister.
And we have a picture of her, and he can't dispute that. Oh, I'm so curious what's gonna happen to him. Also, what the fuck is that in the background? What? I want a beach setting. Are those, are they fruit? Like, what the hell?
Why do you sound so fucking happy?
Just noticed that.
That's a winning personality you got there. Winning personality? Are you praising me?
Wow.
I was being sarcastic, dumbass.
Hey, you said the game is a work of non-fiction. That means Fuyuhiko's little sister is...
Yep.
Yeah, I have a little sister. Something
Dead.
wrong with that? It's just a fucking game. Don't go mixing up some video game with reality.
It's like, even if he didn't do it, it's like we're gonna get his reaction to his little sister being dead, and that's like, that could set him up for chapter 3 if we're not going with Fuyuhiko in this one. Oh, God. Man, that's brutal.
It's not just a game. It's definitely based on true events.
It's also the second one where, like, the running themes of the trials so far have been, like, you know, they've been the uncertainty of everyone else around them, you know, and how far they would go. It's been the paranoia, you know, from wondering if we really have lost our memories, and it's also been family. Because Terutoru did this for his mama, and now we have Fuyuhiko and his little sister. Like, the themes of the trials are just so consistent. I'm wondering if they can able to do that throughout the rest of the game. It's going to be really interesting.
That's why it's the motive. Don't go making shit up, bastard!
Yep. Oh, sorry.
If she was the type to die easily, I'd have fucking killed her myself a long time ago.
God damn.
I mean, when I first entered Hope's Peak Academy, she was mouthing off to me as usual and sent me off. It happened just the other day.
About that, you're probably thinking like that because you've lost your memories.
Yeah, obviously.
Shut the fuck up! You be quiet!
Just to remind you guys, you did lose your memories.
I see. So you're never gonna accept that game is based on true events, huh?
We have proof.
Okay, I understand your attitude toward this class trial now.
Nagito, you seem to be doubting Fuyuhiko a lot. Do you suspect he's the killer?
A mystery that easy would make me feel sad.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be good enough to serve as everyone's stepping stone.
They're literally saying, like, no, it's not Fuyuhiko for those who are stupid enough to think that like me. There's a lot more to this case than that. Just, like, that'd be like a half-hour trial at best. We have, like, another 3.5 hours on top of that.
That's why. I'd be much happier if Fuyuhiko wasn't the killer.
I really doubt it'd be Sonya, though. That would be fucking terrible.
Okay, you're starting to act weird again.
Tongue.
Anyway, now we've established who all the characters in the game are.
Girl A is Mikan. Girl B is Hiyoko. Girl C is Ibuki. Girl D is Mahiru.
Obviously, we're missing Girl
F
E.
is Fuyuhiko. And the first victim in the game, that dead high school girl, is Fuyuhiko's little sister.
That's just a story in a fucking game.
If so, then Girl E is Miss Sato.
Could it be the same Miss Sato who likes white rice?
What the fuck?
I don't know what Sato you're talking about, but I don't think she's relevant to this case.
Yeah.
Maybe it's related to Gundam's last name, since they're both really plain names.
What the fuck? Gundam's last name. Am I like going mad, or did I not write his game name down? I don't think I even wrote his name down, because I already know
May
Gundam.
be an ordinary family
yeah.
name, but it's
Tanaka.
far better than Sato or Suzuki.
Damn! And he also has a strange rivalry going on.
Hey, no one cares about that. Hurry up and talk about the mystery of the game.
Like, seriously, motherfuckers last time only took until chapter 5 to start talking about irrelevant shit. You guys are doing this up and handy in chapter 2? Oh, God! Maybe this killing game was a bad idea.
Huh? What do you mean, mystery of the game?
My, you don't know. I heard that Girl E got killed.
Yep.
What? No way! Is that true?
You sound so sarcastic right now, fucking Usami. Oh, no, oh, sorry, Manami.
Getting killed is so violent, don't you know?
My, such awful times we live in. Why did this happen?
God, she really does sound sarcastic right now. Are they actually bantering?
You guys are definitely friends.
Yeah, literally.
So the mystery of the game is the murder of Girl E, correct?
Then let's hurry up and solve it. Let's first figure out why Girl E was killed.
The reason Girl E was killed, I should be able to assume why based on the content of the game. Also, we're like not doing a fucking trial, like a non-stop debate at all, which is kind of crazy because Girl E was the killer.
I see.
The reason Girl E was killed is because she killed the first victim in the game.
Which means Girl E was killed as revenge for the dead high school girl. What do you think, Fuyuhiko? Apparently Girl E was killed to avenge your little sister. You're fucking persistent. I don't care what that game said at all. But...
Yes.
Is that true? Girl E, she killed the first victim?
Slowly starting to accept the reality of your situation, huh?
In order to make that clear, we need to know more about the case involving the first victim's murder.
It's the murder that
was
occurred
blackmail.
in the music room. I knew it would come up, so I prepared in advance.
Nice. Oh, cool.
Look, I made a map of the music room's surroundings, which was the stage of the first case.
That's another thing carried over from case 1. We're taking gravel, victim, broken...
I'm surprised you went to all this trouble.
Mapping is second nature to retro game fans.
Fair enough.
Classic dungeon crawler RPGs have a first-person point of view, so mapping as you play is a basic.
You definitely played Zelda.
We get it! Let's talk about that later so we can focus on the case.
Then, I'll start explaining.
Aww, she looks so upset.
Girl A, Girl
Fuck
B,
you, Nikumaru.
Girl C, and Girl D were at the entrance hall when they heard the sound of glass breaking.
Oh, I just noticed, Teru's cross-out is actually a knife and fork. That's pretty funny.
Immediately, they climbed the stairs to the second floor and headed to where they heard that sound. Girl E was in front of the music room on the second floor, and she confirmed that the sound came from in there. But the door to the music room was locked. So Girl D went to get the key from the office, and when the 5 of them were finally able to go inside,
Boom. Oh, actually just showing that.
found the victim's body, dead from a blow to the head.
Not even from the game perspective.
Because the music room's window was broken, the girls thought the killer escaped through there. The sound of breaking glass that they heard at the entrance hall seemed to confirm that. Plus, Girl E's school swimsuit was stolen, so they concluded that the escaped killer was some pervert. How does that sound?
Too bad our pervert died already.
Yep, an understandable explanation. Just as expected from the ultimate gamer who excels at clearing games.
I appreciate the praise you are properly giving to Chiaki, Narita.
But it wasn't a pervert, right? Wasn't the real killer Girl E?
Yeah, but we don't know anything about Sato.
Obviously. Girlie was waiting outside the music room for the other girls after she killed the first victim.
Did she lock the music room from the outside? Then she would have totally needed the key from the office.
Which means Girlie was hiding that key. We can assume she used it to lock the music room after she left it.
But Girl D was the one who went to the office to get the key to the music room, right?
Yep.
By the way, since it was never mentioned in the game, we can exclude the possibility of there being a spare key.
That's fair.
You can lock the music room from the inside, right? So from there, Girlie broke the window and escaped.
Oh no, because she jumped from the second building. There would have been evidence of, like, damage from that
And sprinted to
injury.
the front of the music room as fast as she could before the others arrived.
She would have passed by the entrance hall where the other girls were waiting if she tried to do that.
That too.
Then, forget this.
Wow.
It's not cute to see an old guy sulk.
Hey, is Girl E really the killer? We haven't reached an answer yet.
Right, based on the details of the game, it's no mistake that Girl E, who was waiting in the hallway, is the killer. Then what did Girl E do after killing the girl inside the music room? I guess I need to clear that up first. Oh, and our first debate. Let's go. Man, that took a while. Stolen key, swimsuit, entrance hole. God damn, there's a lot of these. Stolen swimsuit.
After she killed the first victim in the music room, what did Girl E do?
She just broke the window in the music room and escaped outside.
So how did Girl E get from outside the school to the front of the music room?
To go back to the music room from outside, you need to go through the entrance hall.
Yeah, I don't think we need to dispute Chiaki.
The other 4 girls should have been there.
At the entrance hall, the girls heard the sound of the window shattering.
How was she able to get past those 4 and wait in front of the music room?
She probably used a hidden passageway.
Ah, and we
Twilight's
can...
hidden passageway is the world's best!
And now we're combining agreeing and disputing debates, which is interesting. All right, I need to take a look at some of the stuff here. The entrance hall photo. Won the ending prizes, so it's definitely not that. What's the other stuff?
After she killed the first victim in the
The broken vase photo. Broken fish tank. A photo of a broken vase. Girl D showed Girl A this. This is broken in the classroom next to the music room.
What did Girl...
The victim's crime scene photo. Oh yeah, that's not relevant. Girl E's crime scene photo. I do apologize, but I do really have to look at some of this stuff. Okay, that's definitely not relevant. We're way too ahead there.
She just broke the window in the music room and escaped outside.
So how did Girl E to the front
Okay,
of the
so
music
broken vase photo, I believe.
To go through. Plus, I think the other 4 girls should have been.
At the entrance hall, they heard the sound of the window.
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
Get him. I don't think I was saying get him the first time.
First of all, the sound the girls heard wasn't the window breaking.
If it wasn't the window, then what broke to make that sound?
A vase.
Vase? How low can you go?
It's just a vase.
After the murder, a broken vase was discovered in the classroom next to the music room.
Like, of all things, a vase is not the problem here, Ibuki.
So the sound of breaking glass that the 4 girls heard wasn't the music room's window. It was the sound of the vase breaking. Probably.
Yeah, especially we
Actually,
can infer.
The murder was nearly finished by the time the 4 girls met in the entrance hall. Girl E killed the victim in the music room, broke the window, and went to the office to get the key. With that key, she locked the music room from the hallway, returned the key to the office, and went back to wait in front of the music room.
Yep.
All she had to do was break the vase in the next door classroom as the 4 girls met by the entrance hall.
To make them think the murder had just occurred and that the killer had just escaped.
Yep.
So, when the 4 of them ran over after they heard the sound, Girl E acted like she had just rushed over too.
I see. Now the mystery has been solved.
One part of it.
Wait a minute! The mystery hasn't been solved yet! You haven't determined what the murder weapon was yet!
Fair enough. Murder weapon.
Who cares about the murder weapon? We found out who the killer was.
You gotta do everything in a trial, Ibuki. You can't be skipping steps.
Not cool! I went to all the trouble of making this death march, so you gotta stick with it to the end!
Exactly. No piece left unscathed.
What the heck? You're so annoying!
Fine, let's figure out the weapon. If this keeps up, I'm gonna feel like I need to shit.
Monokuma, how long would it take to install a toilet in this trial room?
Which means I'll feel disgusting.
Sure.
You're the disgusting one.
Kinda.
The weapon is pretty unconventional! The answer was revealed in the game, though.
Let me take another look at the take another look at the photos. Because obviously the baseball bat, that's later on. Much later on. Yeah, because the fish tank was broken. One eating prizes, okay. Not too much. There's no glass around her. Interestingly enough. Normally you can't enter the music room without passing through the entrance, so okay. Not quite sure yet.
Now then, will you guys be able to figure it out?
An unconventional weapon. That also appeared in the game. If we're told we can't advance as long as we don't make that clear, then I have to do it. I'll do it! What do you think the weapon is? I have no idea. Was that outlined just now? I didn't. Oh, we're adding new shit. There's something I needed to tell you regarding the white noise in the non-stop debate. Some lines of white noise are actually very durable. You won't always destroy them in one shot. Oh, for fuck's sake. What is the point of this? During white noise will chip away every time you shoot one of them with a silencer. But unless you completely destroy them, your time limit will not be replenished. By the way, if your difficulty is set to gentle, white noise won't appear at... You get the gist, right? Yep. It appears the debate is getting tougher, so I'll obtain some very useful information. I've heard there's a guy named Gun something. Wow. Apparently, he has a skill that could increase the power of the silencer. Ah, okay, actually giving me, I don't have any more points, but, stuff for the next chapter you're giving me hints to, which is kind of cool. Gun something. I wonder who it is. Was that outlined just now? You're kind of saying, like, go after Gundam, basically. I honestly was already going to do that, so I appreciate it. But I really do need to fucking hurry up with that. Because I don't want him to die, but you can never trust this series.
Inside the music room, huh?
Oh, wow, they're really jittering around in this one.
What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Then she
Broken
attacked her
fish
with the fish
glass.
tank.
Yeah.
That's too big to be a weapon.
But it is broken.
Then the piano.
No.
Why are you going even bigger?
Yeah, seriously! What the fuck?
Investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale, too?
How about beating her with gravel instead?
No.
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had bloodstains.
That is fair,
Is there a
too.
weapon with bloodstains on it?
I mean,
She beat her to death with her fists.
if anyone could fucking use a piano like that, I mean, goddamn, we have much bigger things to worry about.
Broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death? Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
Oh, what an
It's
idiot.
too big to be a weapon.
Ah,
Then the piano.
Why are you going even...
The investigation.
It's on that big a...
How about beating her with...
If it's a weapon that was, it should have had
Was there a weapon with...
She beat her to death with her fists.
a weapon inside the. What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death? Then she attacked her with the fish tank.
oh. Okay.
Damn it! A weapon
I was
inside
thinking, like, the
music
broken
room, huh?
piece of the fish tank.
What about broken glass?
Swimsuit, broken glass photo.
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
You know, so they broke that
Then
after.
she attacked her with the fish tank.
Broken fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
I guess it
Why
could
are you
still be the
going-
broken fish tank with the
It's on that
glass.
big a...
How about beating her with...
If it's a weapon that was, it should have.
Sorry, I really should be looking at what these say in detail. Twilight Syndrome Murder Case. A tipped over fish tank was found in the music room where the victim's body was. Victim discovered. Gravel and water were scattered everywhere. I guess that leaves something to
She beat her
Ibuki.
to death with her fists.
Okay, not Ibuki. Alright, let's see.
A weapon inside the. What about broken glass?
Okay, no. Wow.
Damn it!
I thought you were just making a stupid joke. Alright, so definitely not the
Weapon
fish
inside
tank.
the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
It's unusual.
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the
Okay,
head?
let me rehear
Then
what
she
everyone's
attacked her
saying.
with the...
That's too big to...
Then the piano.
Why are you going even...
The investigation.
It's on that big a...
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them to death, it should have had bloodstains.
Was there a weapon with bloodstains on it?
Oh, I guess it
She
kind
beat her to
of...
death with her fists.
I guess it still might be that, actually.
A weapon inside the. What about broken
The
glass?
gravel,
Isn't
but
the
there's
cause
no
of death? Then
blood.
She attacked her with...
I don't
That's
think
too
so.
big to...
Then the piano.
Why are you going even...
The investigation.
It's on that big a...
How about beating her with gravel instead?
Nope. Alright.
Damn it!
Well, then why'd you say it, Ibuki?
A weapon inside the music room.
Alright, so
huh?
that's definitely out. The
What
stolen
about broken
swimsuit.
glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Yeah, it's a blow to the
Think
head.
you talked her with the fish tank.
Victim's crime scene photo. Alright. Can I see that bigger? Yeah, a blow to the head. What the hell?
That's too big to
It's
be
not a
weapon.
swimsuit.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even bigger?
Stolen
The
swimsuit.
investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale too.
How about beating her with... If it's a weapon that was... It should have...
Oh shit, I ran out of time. Oh fuck. Oh god, that's just an instant, like, ow, shit. That's kind of sus.
We will never give up.
Maybe I do need the the time, like a skill to increase time. God damn. Okay.
A weapon inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Yeah. Okay. Wow. I'm already stuck. That actually sucks.
A weapon inside the music room, huh?
Victim's crime scene photo.
What
Broken
about
fish
broken
tank.
glass?
Killer's escape route. Oh, the glass from the window that they shattered. Yeah, duh.
Isn't the cause of
How did
death
I
a
fuck
blow?
that up?
Think you talked her.
That's too big to
But no,
Then
it's
the
like
piano.
Why are you going even?
it's an unusual
investigation-
It's on
weapon.
that biggest.
How about beating her with... If it's a weapon that was... It should have had...
Was there a weapon with...
She beat her to death with her fists!
Definitely not fists.
A weapon inside the... What about
Though,
broken
like,
glass?
that is kind of terrifying to think about. Wow, really? What the hell?
A weapon inside the... What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death?
Think you talked her with.
That's too big to.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even?
The investigation conducts...
It's on that biggest.
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If
No.
it's a weapon that was... It should have had blood stains.
Nope.
Damn it!
Wow, I'm literally stuck on the second one.
A weapon inside the music
That
room,
sucks.
huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death?
Think you talked her with.
That's too big to.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even bigger?
I guess you could have
The investigation-
suffocated her and
It's on
then
that
killed her.
biggest-
How about beating her with...
If it's a weapon that was... It should have had blood stains.
Nope. Wow, that... Okay. I'm like completely stuck on this one.
A
What
weapon
the fuck
inside
did
the
she kill
music
her
room,
with?
Huh?
Broken vase
What
photo,
about
no.
broken glass?
Broken...
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
Think you
Broken
talked her with the
fish
fish tank.
Killer's escape route.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Yeah, we're not even on Mahiru right now. Like, what the fuck? A tipped over fish tank was found in the music room when the first victim's body was discovered. Gravel and water were scattered everywhere. I don't know.
Why are you going even bigger?
I do not know already. Fuck.
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
I definitely feel like we have
It's
to
on
agree
that
with
big
someone
a
here,
scale too?
but I just
How
don't
about beating
know.
her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used to beat them, it should have had blood stains.
Was there a weapon with blood stains?
She beat her to death with her fists!
Huh.
A weapon inside the... What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death?
Think you talked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even?
The investigation...
It's on that biggest.
How about beating her with...
If it's a weapon that was... It should have had blood stains.
I was thinking like the water could like done in the bloodstains. Like what the fuck? I don't know. I might have to start hitting everything with everything
Isn't the cause of death
because
a blow
I
to
have
the head?
I do not know this one.
Think you talked her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even?
The investigation...
It's on that biggest.
How about beating her with gravel?
If it's
They
a
could have
weapon that was
taken
used to... It should have had blood stains.
No. What the fuck? Why? Why is this so difficult right now? But nothing
A weapon
fits.
inside the music room, huh? What about broken glass?
Isn't
No.
the cause of death a blow to the head?
Think you talked
Wait,
to her
can
with
I
the fish
absorb
tank.
anything? No, I can't.
That's too big to be a weapon.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even bigger?
Also, I'm gonna run out of time again. What the fuck?
The investigation conducts universal chaos.
It's on that big a scale, too?
How about beating her with gravel?
Wow. Fuck. I do not know. I'm like completely stumped on this. What the fuck is the killer? Well, oh crap, no, I'm not gonna fall for that again.
We will never give up.
Last time I actually had to redo the whole thing. And like, fuck that. I don't want to look it up, but like, I do not know. Because I already used the broken fish tank on everything.
What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death?
Think you talked to her.
That's too big to be.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even?
The investigation.
It's on that big a.
How about beating her with...
If it's a weapon that was, it should have had blood stains.
Yeah, no, I don't feel like it's his.
A weapon inside the music room, huh?
What about broken glass?
No. I just gotta start using everything because I don't know.
A weapon inside the music
I
room.
What about broken
truthfully,
glass?
I don't know what this is. And I don't feel like it's even clear, to be
A
honest.
weapon inside the What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death...
Think you talked to her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a
No.
weapon.
Then the piano.
Like, I know the vase came after,
Why are
but...
you going even bigger?
The investigation.
It's on that big a.
How about beating her with gravel instead?
If it's a weapon that was used
no,
to
that
beat,
wasn't it.
should have had blood stains.
Was there a weapon with bloodstains on it?
No.
She beat her to death with her fists!
We can't agree with that.
A weapon
Am I
inside
going,
the
like,
music
full
room, huh?
retard right now?
What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the head?
In Twilight Syndrome, there was a broken window in the music room where the first victim body was discovered. Normally, you can't leave the music room without passing through the entrance hall. Entrance hall photo, that's not even relevant right now. Brickton's crime. I have no idea.
That's too big to be.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even bigger?
The investigation.
It's on that big a.
How about beating her with...
If it's a weapon that was, it should have had blood stains.
What the hell? What is this?
Damn it! A weapon inside the What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death a blow to the...
Think you talked to her with the fish tank.
That's too big to be a weapon.
How did I
Then the
miss that
piano.
twice?
Why are you going even?
The investigation.
It's on that big a.
How about beating her with...
If it's a weapon that was, it should have had.
Was there a weapon with...
She beat her to death with her fists!
Alright, I had to go pee right there. I did not look it up, but I am still just fucking... I am stunned right now on what this is.
What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death...
Think you talked to her.
That's too big to be a
Because
weapon.
I genuinely...
piano.
I just
Why are
don't
you
know.
going even big?
The investigation.
But I'm literally
It's
just
on that
clicking on
big-
everything
How about
right
beating her
now.
with gravel instead?
Oh, I just noticed if I click on something, I actually lose time. I don't think I noticed that before. I guess that's why I'm running out the timer so much.
Damn it!
Yeah, it's definitely not gravel.
A weapon inside the music room, huh?
What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death...
Think you talked to her.
That's too big
I've
to
used
be
the
a
broken
weapon.
fish tank on
Then the
everything.
piano.
Escape
Why are
route.
you going even?
The investigation.
It's on that big a.
How about beating her with...
If it's a weapon that was, it should have had blood stains.
Was there a
I
weapon
already
with
did that.
bloodstains on it?
She beat her to death with her fists!
No.
A weapon inside the What about...
Fuck! I don't know. They didn't... That's the thing, they didn't convey. I swear, they didn't even convey a weapon on how, like, his sister died. This trap didn't give you a weapon. What, on how that happened.
A weapon inside the What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death...
Think you talked to her.
That's too big to be.
Then the piano.
Why are you going even?
The investigation.
It's on that big a.
How about beating her with...
If it's a weapon that was, it should have had blood stains.
Like, weird weapon. The only thing that makes sense is, like, they said like an unorthodox weapon was used, and like the swimsuit is like the only thing I can think of for that.
Damn it! A weapon inside the What about broken glass?
Isn't the cause of death?
Think she attacked her with...
That's too big to...
Then the piano.
Why are you going...
The investigation.
It's on that big...
How about beating her with gravel instead?
What the
I agree
what?
with that.
What? That was it?
I got it. The killer must have used gravel to attack the victim.
So they put gravel in the swimsuit and beat it? I guess that works. Yeah, because I was thinking, like, the swimsuit is the only thing that was stolen, so there's no proof of anything has blood on it, because the swimsuit was taken. But I did not think gravel in the swimsuit at all.
My goodness. I got it right. And I was just throwing things out there.
And I was literally just throwing things out there as well.
Just as I thought! I'm chosen by the gods!
Yes, you are, Ibuki, but god fucking damn, that one was just... They did not convey anything like that at all.
You're not chosen at all.
That was just
and
bad.
Gravel is impossible. It's too small to be a weapon.
What if the gravel was put inside some sort of bag?
Yeah, the swimsuit.
Bag? What kind of bag?
If the weapon is something that appeared in the game, then so is the bag. And the only thing I can think of is the school swimsuit. If you tie the swimsuit like a bag and stuff it full of gravel, it'd make an effective weapon.
Gravel inside the swimsuit? Even the Ace Attorney would be astonished by such a fantastic idea!
What a fucking reference! Holy shit! Oh, I'm looking forward to seeing a certain someone's reaction to that.
Before the killing,
Wow.
it's an
Straight up
idea
just
that
said
kills
Ace
two birds
Attorney.
with one stone. To make people think the killer is some pervert, it makes sense for a school swimsuit to be stolen. And if that swimsuit was used to make an improvised weapon, it'd have to be disposed of later.
How about it, Monokuma? Are you satisfied now?
This happiness you feel when the mystery you create is solved. Only producers know this feeling of ecstasy.
Sure.
But the real important talk begins now. Girl E had someone who can be called an accomplice. That person was actually Girl D.
Girl D. You're talking about Mahiru, right?
Huh? Mahiru is the accomplice? What is this?
Yeah,
What
of
does
course.
that mean?
Hiyoko is getting like defensive
The
now.
piece of face that became an important clue in the music room murder. Girl D got rid of it.
And apparently the reason Girl E committed murder in the first place was to protect Girl D.
Yep.
Girl D was being harassed by the victim. Girl E found out and tried to stop it. And they ended up getting into an argument.
Which I guess, yeah, shows how close Mahiru and Sato were, which is interesting.
And she felt a rush of anger and ended up killing her.
But she should have had a clear murderous intent. I mean, she choked her out and then bludgeoned her to death.
She probably made her unconscious by accident. And from there, she
Nope.
couldn't go back.
No.
I somewhat understand that feeling.
You do? That's worrying.
Can? That's pretty scary.
I mean, you make the shy, quiet person, you torment them long enough, they're gonna snap. So, look out, Hiyoko.
But Girl E was also killed by someone on the 4th day. Or the game's last day. I might as well ask just in case. Who do you think killed Girl E?
Girlie's killer right now, the only person I can think of is that guy. Yep. Fucking Monokuma.
I see!
Maybe.
It should have been Guy F.
Yep. That bitch. I'll never forgive her.
A scenario where Guy F murders Girl E out of a burning, hellfire desire to avenge his murdered sister.
But Guy F is...
What? It's just a story in a video game, isn't it?
You're a real murderer, bro. Just accept it.
That's all you
There's
can
no
say.
question in that one.
If that game is telling the truth, it'd be a huge problem for you.
Yep.
Hey, clear this up for me. Those of you who appeared as characters in the game, Do you remember this incident?
We have our memories erased, you idiot.
That is... I'm terribly sorry, but...
They don't remember. That's obvious. Because their school memories were, like, totally stolen.
Obviously.
Even if I don't remember, I already know. It's obvious that guy is the killer. No one would kill a nice person like Mahiru besides a piece of shit menace to society like Fuyuhiko.
God damn!
Girl E and Mahiru were killed by that guy.
I mean, you're not wrong, but fuck me. Well, you might be wrong, actually. At least Girl E was killed.
You sure do talk a lot of shit. Well, I'm used to it by now.
That was a rather calm reaction, to be honest.
But does Mahiru's murder have anything to do with that game? Perhaps the two are unrelated.
No, the game and Mahiru's death are probably related. In actuality, there's an important shared point that Girl E and Mahiru's murder. Oh, sorry, repeat that? In actuality, there's an important shared point. The murder weapon.
I can prove it with this.
Yep.
I'm not sure the two events are unrelated. At the very least, the killer has definitely played the game.
Because they killed him the exact same way.
As proof, Mahiru, who was killed in the beach house, and Girl E, who was killed in the game, were both killed by a blow to the head with a metal bat. There's no way we can ignore that connection.
Someone must have wanted to split her head open the exact same way they avenged the first victim. Hey, why don't you confess already? You're the one who killed Mahiru, right?
You better cut that out right now! There is no way a stupid game could be the motive!
Unless it is. Unless it is, Mr. Fuyuhiko.
You're dumb enough to believe that stupid game, and that's why you killed her as revenge!
If you keep making up your mind like that, we're just going to go around in circles. And it's true Fuyuhiko may look suspicious, but don't you think that'd be too obvious?
What are you...
Yeah, literally, that's what I'm saying. It's too obvious a case. It's far too obvious.
I mean, there's a possibility that it's a trap set by the true killer.
Trap? What do you mean?
The true killer played that game, and most likely found out about the relationships between the characters.
But it's also too obvious to suspect Hiyoko as well.
That person could be using that knowledge to try to set up Fuyuhiko.
Are you saying that a completely different killer murdered Mahiru and used the game motive as their cover?
Yep.
Isn't that what happened, Hiyoko?
Huh?
Really? We're actually going down this... Well, I guess, yeah. The gummies, or I guess she kind of figured the gummies.
Understand? I'm saying you might be the true killer.
Again, I really doubt it's Hiyoko, but I get where Peko is coming from.
What is this? Like, I can only laugh. What are you even saying, you nasty toilet-clogging bitch?
Of course, go right back to the shitter. Ooh, interesting. So I'm assuming we're arguing against Peko right now. Shadow room? Iron barred window? Okay, Ah, but the footprints match.
Blue-eyed troll? Accusing me of killing Mahiru? You're so mean!
I assuming we're defending her right now, though.
Do you know where Hiyoko was today? She was at the beach house, the scene of the crime.
That is true.
But I didn't go to the beach house.
Ah, fuck, no.
Mr. Ants all day.
Yeah, we do have to fight you. Oh, shit. Alright then, never mind. Here we go.
What are you saying? Accusing me of...
Your footprints were there, girl.
Do you know where Hiyoko... She was at the beach house. But I didn't go to the beach house.
Yes, you did.
No, that's wrong.
Get him. I'm so sorry, girl, but you were there.
Wait a minute. You should have been at the beach house, Hiyoko.
We saw you running from there, too.
Seriously, I told you I didn't.
But these footprints in the sand in front of the beach house, aren't they yours?
I don't have such ugly footprints. They're probably Mikan's based on how ugly they are.
God, you have it out for this girl. Like, I just can't comprehend why. I get you hating like everyone, but why is Mikan so, like, You just have like a natural fucking hatred of the girl. Like, goddamn.
That based on ugliness?
Huh. They're not Hiyoko's footprints? That's strange.
Honestly, I could genuinely see us going down a direction though where Mikan fucking snaps in the next chapter or a future one and just kills Hiyoko. I can't say I'd blame her either.
The footprint I collected from your room matches these footprints perfectly.
Jeez, I need to stop drinking because like I've almost done my entire drink right now and I've already went to pee once. I don't want to keep taking breaks.
Collected? I never gave you permission to collect that, you nasty pedo!
God damn! And how does it make him a pedo if you're both the same age? Are you actually younger than everyone else? Was that like a self-admission?
Plus, the footprints left in the sand were facing away from the beach house. Which means, when the owner of these footprints went inside the beach house, they used a different entrance.
A different entrance? Are you talking about the door facing the road that Mahiru's body was leaning against?
Are you saying when that person went inside the beach house, the body hadn't appeared yet?
The door was still accessible when they went in, and wasn't when they left.
Which means something happened in between those two events. Isn't that right, Hiyoko?
Yeah, you had like a gummy in the fucking closet.
I remember now.
What do you guys do? Go in the closet to have sex?
Beach house.
So you finally decided to confess.
I'm pretty sure you guys already know this, but going for walks in the morning is my daily routine.
Is it?
I've never heard of that daily routine before.
Yeah, literally never.
And that's when I went to the beach house. I went there on my morning walk.
I see. If you went there during your morning walk, that doesn't have anything to do with the case at all.
My god, Akane, you are way too trusting.
Don't believe her so easily, dumbass. She's obviously lying.
Yeah, I'm with Fuyuhiko here, like, obviously.
Huh? It's a lie?
People lie?
People who call other people liars are usually liars themselves. If you say I'm lying, prove it. Can you even prove that I'm lying?
Yeah, we saw you running.
There's no way a bunch of worthless idiots like you guys would be able to do that.
God, are we gonna kill Hiyoko in this one and fucking Hajime's gonna be stuck with like just two poles next to him? Like, that sucks. Oh, the music sounds very soft for some reason here. Okay, the letter on Mahiru, let's go.
Go to the beach house, but only during my morning walk.
Yep, so that's already the one we hit.
I didn't go any other time.
Then you didn't meet up with Mahiru at the beach house?
Obviously not.
Yeah, we have you.
Met up with her when I never even saw her?
Yeah.
Is this a panel of idiots?
Sorry, but we do have proof here. Alright, let's go.
I did go to the bed only during my morning walk.
Get him!
No, that's wrong.
Only during your morning walk, huh? Will you still claim that after you take a look at this letter?
Yep, I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. About what we discussed earlier, is it okay if we change the place and time? I want you to come to the beach house on the second island at 2:30 PM. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while. It would be bad if they started suspecting us for no reason. Hiyoko Sayonji.
That letter! It's the one Mahiru had, right?
I see. So Hiyoko was able to arrange a meeting with Mahiru by exchanging letters with her.
And I should say, I definitely don't feel like, you know, Fuyuhiko is out of the case yet, because there's absolutely still more sus with him we noted. But for right now, it's just on Hiyoko.
What is that letter? I'm serious. I don't know.
And it's honestly possible that, yeah, that was planted, because there's obviously the gummy worm as well.
Oh, snap.
Or the gummy
I
bear.
remember now. I totally saw you.
Yep.
Huh?
We did see her.
Me and Hajime met up at the diner around 3 p.m. to go to the beach.
Yep, I'm glad that is coming up, although we didn't collect evidence for
I
it.
saw you about 30 minutes later, so it should have been around 3:30 p.m.
Also, I'm just noticing that fucking pin in your ear. God damn, that extends back. But you're crying.
See. So if she met Mahiru at 2:30 p.m., killed her, then ran away afterward, I think 3:30 p.m. is a reasonable time for you to have witnessed Hiyoko.
You're wrong! You're totally wrong!
Now, obviously, I don't doubt that she saw Mahiru dead, but I don't think she's the killer.
Now that you mention it, you also passed by the diner, Fuyuhiko. So you should have seen Hiyoko too, right?
Like, there's no proof that, like, the closet was, like, broken or anything. Although, I guess that could have been it. I guess whoever did it, could have locked Hiyoko in the closet, and the reason why it's such a mess in there is because she was freaking out and trying to open the door. And then, by the time she got out, everyone was already out. Because there's also the gummy as well. Like, that could be it. She was stuck in there, broke out, and running a frantic when she saw that Mahiru was dead.
No, I didn't. It's just a coincidence that I passed by the diner.
That was kind of
I wasn't
sussy,
even paying
though.
attention to the beach house. I went straight back to my cottage after I saw you guys. I didn't see anyone during that time.
And yeah, we had no evidence that he was there either.
For some reason, that sounds suspicious too.
It's the truth. Deal with it.
Just leave him alone. It'd be a waste of time to question him any further. Anyway, that letter in Kazuichi's testimony says it all. You were meeting up with Mahiru at the beach house.
Seriously, I don't know. I didn't even write that letter. I'm telling the truth. I really don't know.
I don't know whether to believe you or not, honestly. But I do believe whoever did it would frame you, so that there is merit to that.
Is she really crying? Or is she faking it?
Yeah, she's crying for real.
She's probably faking it.
We can assume she summoned Mahiru with the intention of killing her all along. That's why she wrote a letter to let her know where to meet, so the others wouldn't find out.
God, I really wish we had that other letter that Fuyuhiko wrote, because I want to compare the handwriting.
And then you went ahead
And just
to the
read what
beach
that said
house,
again one more time would have been
hid
nice.
yourself in a specific place and waited for Mahiru. There's evidence for that too.
The only place I can think of where Hiyoko was hiding is probably that place, right? Yep. Obviously, it's the closet.
Here! The place where Hiyoko was hiding. Are you talking about the closet?
Yes, that's right. The gummy candy we found on the floor is the evidence.
Yep.
Hiyoko, your favorite candy is gummies, correct?
Oh, shit!
What's a gummy? I've never eaten something
Wow.
like that before.
And now you're just saying whatever, and it's making you even more sus.
I have captured the true character of this mystery.
You haven't done anything.
Hiyoko, who summoned Mahiru to the beach house, hid inside the closet like a familiar. When she saw her chance, she attacked her like an evil spirit and left the beach house like a swift wind.
Yes, yes, yes. I love it, Gundam.
But Hiyoko miscalculated that Mahiru's body would be blocking the door at that time. Because of that, she was only able to leave from the beachside door.
Like, I'm not being funny.
leaving her footprint.
I don't want to be mean, but there's also, like, the idea of, like, Hiyoko's pretty fucking tiny. You know, so it's like a blow to the head. Now, let me take a look at her body again. Yeah, like, that seems a little too high for Hiyoko to reach, honestly, even with a bat, like, I don't know, because it looks like it's even a front attack, too, or that might just be where the blood splattered. Like, yeah, I really don't feel like she could have reached that.
We have presented the proof. My 4 Dark Devas of destruction didn't even need to come out.
Your 4 Dark Devas need to make, like, an actual plot, like, point at some point. It needs to be plot relevant.
It's a trap. This is obviously someone's trap.
Who knows? Those might even be how we enter the ancient ruins at some point.
Who's
That'd be fun.
someone? Whose trap is it?
It must be that one person. You know, the one with the mask, maybe? The one with the mask? There was a suspicious mask at the beach house, right? Whoever was wearing that could be the real killer.
Uh-huh.
You're the one who wore that mask and killed Mahiru, right?
There's no way I'd wear such a childish mask. Is your brain fried or something?
That
That is right. It cannot be Hyoko. That mask belongs to Sparkling Justice.
Oh boy, now we're finally twisting the scene again with Sonia.
Huh? Sparkling what now? That mask says it all. Sparkling Justice is hiding on this island. Which means the legendary serial killer Sparkling Justice is the one who killed Mahiru.
God, see, it's with Jill. I don't know if this is actually... I can't tell if this is serious or not. Like, obviously, she's talking nonsense mostly, but, like... This is Danganronpa. That might actually be the case.
Why, you? If you continue to say such foolish things, I shall tear you limb from limb.
Any comment, Kazuichi?
Don't blame Miss Sonia. Just the difference between cultures. Culture shock, you know?
Hyoko, why don't you just admit it already? You're being unreasonably stubborn.
It's all in your heads. Oh, why can't you understand? I'm not the killer.
It's true that Hyoko is suspicious, but there's something strange. Something doesn't make sense. I can't help but feel like we're being directed by someone. Well, let's go then. Well, I mean, we're being directed by Peko, but I mean... God, would we miss Peko that easily? Or that early? I guess we might. Sorry, I didn't even...
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery's conclusion. Hyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru!
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
Well, that should have been an agree one.
You went to the beach house, right?
Yeah, because, like, she has got a sword on her back that I guess she could open. But I guess the question is still how she would have reached the window.
So that's when you dropped the gummy.
That also is
Waited
true.
for your chance to kill Mahiru. And afterward, you fled from the beach house.
At the time, the door facing the road was blocked by the body.
Mm-hmm.
So you were forced to flee from the beachside entrance.
And that's how you left your footprints.
Yeah, but again, there's like the killer out. Let me take a look at everything else.
Mystery's conclusion.
Yellow
Hyoko is the
gummy.
sinner who killed Mahiru!
The trash can as well.
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house.
And weren't you also So that's when you dropped the gummy. You waited for your chance to kill, and afterward you fled.
At the time, the door was blocked by the body. So you were forced to flee from the beachside entrance.
And that's how you left your footprints.
Yeah, I feel like that's a little suspicious, because I don't feel like anything else in here fits killer's escape route.
You went to the beach house.
Mikan's testimony,
So
I mean.
that's when you waited for your chance, and afterward you fled.
At the time, the door was blocked by the body.
Okay, yeah, no. Alright, never mind. I wasn't too strong about that, but we'll see. What else is there?
Shall render my verdict
The yellow
upon this
gummy, the
mystery's
trash
conclusion.
can, the footprints
Hyoko
on the
is
beach.
the sinner who killed Mahiru!
There's no doubt.
You went to the beach house.
And weren't you also? So that's when you dropped the gummy. You
Yeah.
waited for your chance to kill, and afterward you fled from the beach house.
At the time, the door was blocked by the body. So
That's
you were
true.
forced to-
And that's how you left your footprints.
Interesting.
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery.
Okay, what does the yellow gummy actually say? A gummy can be found in the closet beach house. The killer's escape route. I really wish we could just, like, click on the bullets themselves to get, like, the full testimony. We wouldn't have to keep going back and forth. Killer's escape route in Twilight Syndrome Murder Case. Oh, no, sorry, that's a completely different one. I was thinking of the window.
Who killed Mahiru?
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
Footprints on the beach.
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house.
And weren't you also? So that's when you dropped the gummy. You waited for your chance to kill, and afterward you
The
fled.
trash can. Okay, what does the trash can say? Yeah, I have no idea what... I don't know about the fucking trash can. That's no way that's relevant.
So you were forced to flee from the beachside entrance.
What is the one with the window then? Just for clarity. Iron barred window, okay.
And that's how you left your footprints.
Huh, another one I'm kind of just
I
stuck
shall
on.
render my verdict upon this mystery's Hyoko is this.
I'm telling you, it's a trap!
Yeah, because we're not going against her right now.
You went to the beach house.
And weren't you also hiding? So that's when you dropped the gummy.
No.
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery.
Okay, let me listen to it one more time.
Hiyoko is the sinner who killed.
I'm telling you, it's a trap.
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house, right?
And weren't you also hiding in the closet? So that's when you dropped the gummy.
Yeah, that's
You
fair.
waited for your chance to kill Mahiru, and afterward you fled from the beach house.
Yes.
At the time, the door facing the road was blocked by the body. So you were forced to flee from the beachside entrance.
And that's how you left your footprints.
I don't disagree with anything they're saying. Like, I just don't. Like, everything they're saying makes perfect sense.
I shall render my verdict upon this mystery's
Wow,
conclusion.
this is really hard.
Hiyoko is the sinner who killed Mahiru.
I'm telling you, it's a trap.
Like, I could just
There's
bait
no
that.
doubt. You went to the beach house.
And weren't
But
you
we're meant
also,
to be
so
defending
that's when
her.
you dropped the. You waited for your chance to kill, and afterward you fled.
At the time, the door was blocked by the body. So you were forced to flee from the beachside.
And that's how you left your footprints.
Yes.
I shall.
God damn it, I keep running out of time. Holy shit. This is just horrible of me today. But these are really hard. Like, I don't disagree with anything anyone's saying right now. And I don't know what we have that, like, doubts that. There's no way it's the trash can. Like, there's no
We will never give up.
way. Obviously, the killer escape route is out because we're not even on the game anymore. Now, I think we're done with everything in the game, aside from, like, the photos,
I shall
probably.
render my verdict. Hiyoko is the.
I'm telling you, it's a trap.
Yeah, obviously, because we're fighting her. I just wanted to see what happened there.
I shall render my
Alright,
verdict
just
upon
say
this
what you wanna
mystery's
say.
Conclusion. Hiyoko is the sinner.
Okay, the gummy bag. Where is the gummy bag? Apparently there are a lot of these inside Hio's room, each bag with 4 flavors: strawberry, melon, grape, and orange. Okay.
I'm telling you, it's a trap.
There's no doubt. You went to the beach house, right?
And weren't you also hiding? So that's when you dropped the.
Okay, yeah, she didn't have a bag on her. She didn't have a bag of gummies on her. It was in her room.
About that gummy, did Hiyoko really drop it?
Yeah, she didn't have any gummies on her.
The only one childish enough to eat gummies is that midget over there.
I like sweets, fuck you.
You're a midget too, you know. You're the one who worries about never getting taller.
I know, like, we both got the blonde midgets, it's so funny.
It's true Hiyoko likes to eat gummies, but she only eats a specific brand.
The brand of gummies you eat only have strawberry, melon, grape, and orange flavors, right?
Well, I mean, yellow can always be orange too.
Huh? But what about the lemon flavor?
Wait, did it say that was a lemon-flavored gummy? It doesn't even say the flavor of it. I didn't even think about that, really, not being orange. Also, Monokuma's just fucking out.
The gummy at the crime scene was yellow, so it obviously looked like it was lemon flavored.
I know this is going to sound stupid to a lot of people, but genuinely, I've never seen a yellow-flavored gummy, ever. Like, there's Haribos and, like, there's packs of, like, gummy bears, but I've never heard of a lemon-flavored gummy before. Is that just, am I just stupid? Do I just not know, like, my sweets very well, or maybe that's just not something over, like, kid, it's very popular, but I've never heard of a lemon-flavored one.
Huh? That gummy is yellow? Then it's not mine. The ones I eat don't have any yellow gummies.
What? That's right. None of the gummy bags in her cottage had any yellow ones.
Then we can't assume Hiyoko is the one who dropped that yellow gummy.
Yeah, so I got that right, but for the wrong reason, because I just didn't even consider the flavor of it.
See? Didn't I tell you? It's definitely a trap. Damn it! Who would set a trap like this?
I mean, you've made an enemy of everyone, so... Oh,
I'll get my revenge. I'm gonna bop you on the head with all my might.
that sounds adorable.
Hold on, you little bitch. You think you're in the clear just because of a little gummy? Don't be stupid. I'm not done backing you into a corner yet.
Nice. I kind of like these two going at it because, yeah, Hiyoko kind of does need to be put down a few pegs, honestly. Alright, now the iron-barred window's up here. And I think Mikan's report is just that she died instantly.
We're not done with Hiyoko yet. There's still a huge piece of evidence left.
You're talking about the footprints near the beach house, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's true, that's an important piece of evidence.
But that was just when she found the body.
And we can thank Mahiru for it.
What does that mean?
Mahiru used her last ounce of strength and blocked the door to the road. Thanks to her.
Nope, she died
We
instantly,
have the
so it's
evidence
Mikan's
we
autopsy report. Damn, I kind of need to pee again.
I left those footprints during my morning walk.
Yeah, obviously not. Alright.
We're not done with Hiyoko. There's still a huge...
You're talking about the
It's true, that's an... And we can thank
What is that?
Mahiru used her last ounce of strength and blocked the door to the road.
What? How'd I miss that?
We have the evidence. That's wrong. I left those footprints during my morning walk.
Are we really going with Peko right now?
There's still a huge...
You're talking about the
It's true, that's an important... And we can thank Mahiru.
What does that mean?
Mahiru used her last ounce of strength and...
Boom.
No, that's wrong.
Like, are we actually going with Peko? Because she does have an accessory to open the door with, but I just don't know how she would have reached the window.
Mahiru didn't
I'm
block
probably
the
wrong.
door. Her death was instant.
Yep, and that's why Mikan is so important in these cases, because, like, that autopsy report's been relevant in both of them now.
Instant death?
Like, bro, you gotta start. The next person's gotta kill Mikan, because she's kind of... unironically, she's kind of important.
According to my autopsy, yes, there's no doubt that Mahiru died instantly.
If you keep making shit up, I'll fucking kill you!
I'm sorry.
Aww.
Fuyuhiko, you cannot do that. Only a coward threatens women.
Fair.
I'm pretty sure her death was instant, too. I mean, her injury was only a single blow. That's why Mahiru isn't the one who blocked the door. Someone else used her body to block it.
Yeah, and there's no way Hiyoko is gonna be able to move her.
Someone else?
But someone quite strong might have been able to.
The killer, of course. They're the one who blocked the door with Mahiru's body. That's why there were bloody drag marks left on the floor.
But why did the killer block the door?
To leave Hiyoko with only one option to leave and frame her.
Just ask Hiyoko. She's the killer after all.
Seriously, that's
Like,
not true.
it is nice she's getting back to, like, getting a taste of her own medicine, but she is not the killer. I'm sorry, Hiyoko, blah, whatever the fuck her name is.
Let's assume Hiyoko is the killer. Wouldn't that mean she's also the one who dragged the body?
Yep.
If she handled a body that bloody, I think her clothes or skin would have been stained with blood.
And it goes back again to, like, Narito not having blood on him. Like, there was no blood on anyone, to be fair.
Huh? But when I saw her, she was
Completely spotless.
clean.
See? I told you I wasn't the killer.
Also, I just realized, now that Mahiru's dead, if you survive, like, who's gonna tie your Kimino from now on? Oof, get fucked.
Yay! With this, my innocence has been proven.
I won't let you look down on me.
Oh dear.
We haven't decided that yet.
Well, let's do it.
Fuyuhiko, why do you keep insisting that Hiyoko is the killer?
Shut up! I'm telling you, she's the killer! That little bitch is definitely the killer!
Jesus, you were, like, super invested in this one, like, almost, I don't want to say, like, almost uncharacteristically, but almost uncharacteristically, you're getting angry at this. Because obviously we're not quite done with you yet. Alright, the rebuttal showdown. So what we got? Say your stuff.
Mahiru didn't block the door. Then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
Yeah, the only one you can think of. That doesn't mean it's
Mahiru
true.
didn't block the door. Then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
Okay, for some reason, these are not getting cut.
If Mahiru didn't block the door, then Hiyoko did it. She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her butt. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
Why does... Okay, this is... Oh, I fucking hate this thing.
Then Hiyoko...
Also, well, let me just see. What the hell is shower room again? The beach is a shower room. However, the shower is out of order and cannot be... Alright, it's nothing.
She killed Mahiru and blocked the door with her body. Hiyoko is the only killer I can think of.
Got ya. Finally.
If Hiyoko moved the body, then she should be covered in blood.
So what, dumbass? There's a shower room inside the beach house. After
Ah,
she
there
moved
we
the
go.
body,
Where is it?
she just washed it off in the shower.
Get him!
Allow me to cut through those words. No, washing it off in the shower is impossible because the shower in the beach house was out of order.
Out of order?
And as we know, she can't even retie her kimono. I feel like I'm saying that wrong, but she can't tie her uniform, basically.
I'm terribly sorry. I haven't had any time to actually repair it.
Yep.
Then maybe she took her clothes off to move the body, and when she was done, she put them back on.
She can't tie her clothes.
Are you saying I did something that perverted?
Took off her clothes before committing the murder? No, that would be impossible. Yep, she can't get dressed herself. Her clothes fused to her body. She can't get undressed by herself. She wasn't wearing clothes at all. She can't get dressed by herself.
Listen to me, Fuyuhiko. Hiyoko mentioned this before.
Oh shit, sorry, I'm getting a call. I'll be back in a second. Okay, sorry about that. I was hoping that would happen in the recess, because I knew I was going to get a call, but yeah, I was hoping I could have timed that a little bit better, but anyway, let's keep going. So we're on, Hiyoko can't actually, can't dress herself. I can't help it! I can't tie my kimono sash by myself!
Which means Hiyoko can't change by herself. It's impossible for her to put on and take off her clothes.
What?
Yeah, like, what? You're like, what, fucking 17 and you can't even dress yourself?
Oh yeah, she couldn't even tie her sash on her own. That's why she couldn't take a bath and smelled bad.
Yep.
I didn't smell, and it only smelled a little.
Oh, wasn't changing inside the beach house prohibited in the first place? Yes, if you broke the rules, I'm pretty sure
I actually didn't think of that.
wouldn't have kept quiet.
Sorry, I didn't even like, I kind of just skipped over that, but I didn't even think. I forgot about that rule, actually.
Damn right! I'm such a stickler for the rules that even safari park rangers want nothing to do with me.
Well, you're a bear.
If she didn't change her clothes, then what did Hiyoko do with the blood that got on her?
Yeah.
Like I've been saying, the blood wasn't on me in the first place, because I never touched Mahiru's body.
Hey, if you think about it the other way around, does that mean whoever was covered in blood is suspicious?
But no one was. Oh, I guess.
'Cause if so, I believe Akane was soaked with blood when we all met up to go to the beach.
It's a fair point, but obviously Nikumara will easily attest to that.
Didn't I tell you that was because I got beat up by Coach Nekomaru?
And you even said you got beat up, like
I
damn.
can attest to that. If I hadn't gotten that rough with her, she never would have backed down.
Doubting me, of all people. You got some nerve.
Be scared in chapter 3. Be very scared.
All right. I'll bend your body in half so you're stuck in a bowing position for the rest of your life.
Nice.
That actually sounds pretty cool.
What the fuck? Oh.
The hell it does!
Hey, more importantly, I'm okay now, right?
Yeah, I mean, you ain't really defended yourself well at all, but yeah, we did it for you.
It's okay that I'm not the killer?
Yeah, seems like it.
See, I already told you. There's no way I'd kill Mahiru. 'Cause Mahiru taught me how to wear a kimono, and she was very, very kind.
And I'm guessing because of your nature, you've like never really had a friend before.
There's no way I would kill a nice person like her. Why wouldn't you believe me earlier?
Because, you know, you kind of... Like, that's the one thing you and Mahiru had in common. Like, you're both kind of rude.
You guys are stupid! Stupid,
Of all people to comfort her.
Now, right?
No, because Mahiru's dead and the killer still isn't found.
Shut the hell up, pig barf. I hope you get a hangnail and die.
Fuck me.
I'm sorry for being pig barf.
Don't apologize for that. Also, yeah, Narito, like, big in fault right now. Ibuki, like, still just sucking on air. More importantly, Fuyuhiko's behavior earlier was definitely strange. Getting so worked up and accusing Hiyoko of being suspicious. Could it be? Does he actually have something else in mind? I mean, yeah, he was involved in this. He probably won the game. Oh, no, was it? Oh, I forgot. Was it Mahiru or him? I actually forgot because I couldn't see his
Hey,
letter.
Hiyoko. Now that our suspicions have been addressed, can you tell us the truth?
Huh?
Even though you're not the killer, you still went to the beach house, right?
Yep.
Like I said, it was a trap.
Yeah, I got that already, so... Can you give us the details about that trap?
Yeah, come on, girl. We need a testimony.
I would like to know too. It might lead to some kind of clue.
Fine. You want me to talk, huh? Earlier this morning, Mahiru was the one who came up to me. She asked if we could meet up later.
Huh? But didn't you say earlier?
She never talked to me at all! Man, what a surprise! I didn't expect you to ask such an easy question.
Damn it! So that was a lie?
Of course.
'Cause I thought it'd be doubted if I admitted it. So I figured it was better not to say anything.
So, what was your answer to Mahiru's invitation?
I told her it was fine. I mean, I didn't have a reason to say no.
Yeah.
Unlike everyone else here, Mahiru was someone I wasn't embarrassed to be seen with.
Wow.
You always have to say something snide.
That's just how she is.
At the time, we were supposed to meet around 2 p.m., but...
Like I said, very curious if she'll actually be one of the survivors. That would be kind of crazy.
Around noon, there was a letter inside my mailbox.
A letter?
Yeah, this one.
Oh, shit. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's not try to see each other for a while. It would definitely be bad if they started to suspecting us for no reason. Yep. And now that's finally been shown. The letter that she received. That was from Hiyoko. That handwriting looks very similar to me.
I saw this letter and went to the beach house at that time.
You're saying that both of them just happen to have that same handwriting? And tell each other to come and look? Sorry, what did that say? Yeah. The letter that Mahiru got.
I can prove it with this.
Yep, so of course it was the same person.
Letter. Doesn't it look like its contents are different from the letter Mahiru had?
About we discussed earlier, is it okay if we change the place and time? I want you to come to the beach house on the second island at 2:30 p.m.
Mahiru's letter said to meet at 2:30 p.m. But in Hiyoko's letter...
About what we witnessed earlier, is it okay if we change the place? I want you to come to the beach house at the... Yeah, it's a whole half hour difference.
Whoa! The meeting times are off.
Let me just take a quick look at the autopsy. Okay, yes. Okay, she died at around 3. Interesting. Huh.
It's also strange that both letters wanted to change their meeting spot to the beach house. It would be plausible if one of them said it, but for both letters to say the same thing?
Obviously a setup.
Hiyoko, since you wrote it, what do you think? Like I said, I never wrote the letter. How many times do I have to tell you?
Yeah, someone else. It's safe to say a letter was forged by the killer, but which letter did the killer forge? Both letters.
I see.
Yeah, it's a setup.
The killer must have forged both letters.
You can tell because same handwriting.
The killer forged them so they could manipulate their actions. Yeah, that's how we should think about it.
That seems very likely. In fact, if you compare both letters...
Exact same handwriting.
Confirmed! Just as I assumed, the handwriting is the same. The content of the letters matches too.
Like this part. I was going to tell you in person, but I couldn't find you, so I put this in your mailbox. This part. It seems there's someone who wants to interfere with our meeting. And this part. Let's keep it a secret. Until then, let's try not to see each other for a while.
Yep.
The killer forged both of those letters.
But Mahiru was acting a little sussy today.
In doing so, they were able to control Hiyoko and Mahiru to do their bidding, like a netherworld puppeteer.
Yeah.
Oh, they completely tricked me. And then Mahiru's killer. How mean!
Aww.
Give me back Mahiru!
Oh, that's actually really like depressing.
Really?
She really just
This
had
is
like
really terrible.
she had like one friend in this world and like just got ripped away like a couple of days after it happened. Like I feel like Hiyoko's probably like a fan hated character because of how she acts, but definitely feel some sympathy for her here. Like, come on.
I've offered to help so many times, but the killer this time didn't discuss their plan with me at all.
And that's the problem.
It's all my fault. I'm so ashamed of being unreliable.
Calm down, bro.
Here we go again. Once we let our guard down, this happens.
I know, right, Ibuki?
We can just lightly punch him to death later.
Is that a confession?
So based on what the letter said, you went to the beach house at 2 p.m., right, Hiyoko?
Yeah, and we saw you running a whole hour later.
What's most important is what happened afterward. What on earth happened there?
I fell asleep.
What?
Why'd you fall asleep? It's not like I wanted to. I think I was forced to get a whiff of some kind of medicine or something.
Oh! Really?
Medicine?
Yeah.
That medicine. Could it be? Did they get it from the drugstore?
Literally nowhere else to get it from. So, yeah, they used, I can't think of the name of it, but like, did they force like a cloth to your mouth and nose and then just make you breathe it in?
I thought that place seemed unsafe. They even have prescription medicines laying out in the open.
I can't think of its name right now.
If you were aware of that from the start, you should have done something about it.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, come on, Mikan is not the killer here. Or maybe she is, I don't know.
When I woke up, I was inside a small closet. And when I rushed out, I saw Mahiru's body.
And that's why you ran out of the beach house in such a panic!
Yep.
I was scared. I was really, really scared. Really scared that I couldn't help, but...
Yeah, not only that, but especially since the possibility of the killer still being around, like, yeah, there's a lot of reason to freak out like that.
The killer probably planned to frame Hiyoko from the start. And for that reason, they summoned Hiyoko before Mahiru, put her to sleep, and shoved her inside the closet.
Still such a weird one to hit though, like, it's the one person that Hiyoko's actually nice to and has grown attached to, so obviously she wouldn't kill her.
So their reason for blocking the door with Mahiru's body was to make Hiyoko leave her footprints as evidence.
Yes, sir?
Everything was done to frame Hiyoko as the killer. That's horrible. I didn't do anything wrong, and I was framed by Mahiru's killer.
Yes, but don't worry, because we've already cleared you now. Jesus, you are, like, tears galore today. You are fucking crying, like, more than a certain fucking shonen protagonist. Green hair, wimpy ass, shitty love interest, you know what I'm talking about.
Hiyoko, please do not cry. We believe you.
Is it really okay to believe her so easily? She might be faking those tears, you know.
You are coming off as hella sus. Like, they keep warping back to Fuyahiko that it's like, they want us to keep suspecting him of this. Like, goddamn.
This'll never end if you keep being so suspicious.
Yeah, I know. We're just going in circles.
Isn't that what a class trial is all about? The only way to survive is to be suspicious. This is where we go to thoroughly doubt each other. So if you believe in each other so easily, then there's definitely something wrong with you.
You're wrong, Fuyuhiko. We aren't supposed to doubt each other here.
Of course, Nagito would have issue with that.
Together. The class trial is where we cooperate with each other, work hard, and aim for victory. The killer and everyone else. Two hopes attempting to grasp the one true hope.
Oh, now he's turned on. And Ibuki is a little turned on while also being nervous, and Mikan's just shitting herself.
Two hopes clashing with each other is poetry in motion. That is what a class trial should be.
Seriously, which side are you on?
Whichever side has more hope.
I'm on the side of the absolute hope that can overcome any despair.
Yep.
And I believe that absolute hope exists at the point where two hopes clash.
Your stance is neither white nor black, but gray, and you do not yearn for your life, or even for victory.
He's such a complex character, and I am loving Nagito for it. Oh my god, this guy can cook. Okay, this is a little weird, because I'm looking at this structure right now. Okay, no, that makes sense. Never mind.
I wish he'd just side with the enemy already so I can believe what he's saying.
Wow.
Let's stop. Believing every little thing Nagito says is a waste of time.
Yeah, we need to figure out who Mahiru's killer is.
There should be a new clue contained in what Hyoko has told us. So, let us believe Hyoko's words and discuss it once again with everyone.
Yep.
Yep. The debate proceeds when you assume you can believe each other. Good job. That's the right way. That's a splendid power of teamwork.
Keep in mind, we're not even halfway through yet, which is insane.
Hey, what do you think of that, Monokuma? I'm not gonna let you have the outcome you want.
Shut up, Hifumi. Hifumi, fucking Hifumi, Monami, sorry.
Whoa, he's sleeping.
Let's jump him.
Dumbasses. You bastards don't know anything. If you're stupid enough to trust each other, the only thing waiting for you is the bitter truth.
The bitter truth, that may be true, but even so, we can't just stand around here all day. Even if what lies ahead is a cruel ending, the only thing we can do is move forward. Because unless we reveal who among us is Mahiru's true killer, there's no way we'll all survive. And that's... Yep. That's our suspension. Let's go.
Well now.
Now that the class trial has reached its climax, I would like to present the answer right here, right now. Huh? You're gonna spoil who the killer is? If I reveal the answer before everyone's ready, they'll all be shocked. They'll all feel despair. You can't. That's seriously a big no-no. But spoiling right now is innovative, don't you think? The club president and I are powerless against innovation. Who's the club president? So, without further ado, the answer is... Yeah, bruh. Yeah, you can't! Everyone, please cover your eyes and cover your ears!
Correct! You say Nanu in German when you're surprised.
I don't know what you're talking about, but somehow it feels wrong to me. Well, that was an interesting, intervention right there. Alright, so I'm gonna do my cut again. I'm gonna go pee. And, I actually ate during that phone call break, so I should be ready to go. So I'm gonna take a quick, 30 seconds, and I'll be right back. Alright, and we are back. So, let's just keep on going. I don't really have a mid-trial theory right now because they keep pushing Fuyuhiko so much. But I really just don't think he's the killer, so I'm not sure.
To think that the person who killed the wonderful Mahiru Koizumi is in this room. Impossible! Impossible! That's so impossible! There's
can believe that. Oh, I can't do anything. How annoying.
Get fucked.
But I'm just gonna believe in everyone. That's the least I can do. Everyone do your best. Don't lose to yourselves. And don't forget to save regularly.
Will do.
Well, now that we've decided to believe Hyoko, now what?
Yeah, we've nipped all that shit in the butt.
If the killer was luring Hyoko into a trap, then something that was used there might be a clue.
Do you mean the letter?
No, it was probably the gummy.
Huh? Candy can be a clue?
Anything can be a clue.
Hey, when you woke up, was the gummy already there?
Now that you mention it, I feel like it wasn't.
Oh.
Just as I thought.
Just as you thought?
If the killer planted evidence while Hyoko was there, she would have thrown it away if she found it.
That's fair.
Which means the gummy was placed inside the closet after Hyoko fled from the beach house?
Ooh, yeah. So, like I was saying, the body announcement happened before we got there, and we know that Hyoko and Kazuichi are at least two of the potatoes. So either someone else was hiding, like in the bathroom or something, or at the shower room, or they came along while we were there and we didn't notice.
The killer returned to the scene of the crime after I left?
It's possible that you left in a panic, so they probably never even left.
They wouldn't have to do something that troublesome as long as they hid somewhere within the beach house.
Yeah.
That's impossible! There's nowhere to hide! I even glanced inside the shower room as I was running away, but there was nobody there.
Fair enough, but they could have somehow miraculously climbed up to the window.
Then, does that mean the killer came back?
No.
I wonder.
Cook, Chiaki, cook.
At any rate, the solution to that problem is connected to what really happened. That's what I think.
That's not what I've been thinking at all. You're adding more? If so, prepared the perfect product for you. You'll dive into your own brain and logically discern the mysteries from several questions. It's called the Logic Dive. Okay, yeah, because I was looking at the, the skills, and the Logic Dive came up, and I had no idea what that was. Okay, so it's just not something we've brought up yet. During the Logic Dive, you will control a version of yourself created from an image within your brain. Your task is to reach the goal, the final destination, of the Synapse course. You can move sideways with the left stick and accelerate with the RB button. Press the LB button to brake and the RB button to jump. There'll be various obstacles that you encounter as you progress through the course. To make sure you're familiar with these controls so you can reach the goal. On your journey, you will take damage every time you fall into a trap or bump into walls. Also, upon reaching a certain point, there will be branching questions in the course. The answer splits into different paths, so please proceed down the path. What the fuck? Branching questions will appear several times in one course, so please be careful. I highly recommend that you make good use of the brake. That's my meddlesome advice to you. If you press the start button during the Logic Dive, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck and have fun. Alright, what the actual hell is this? If they tampered with the evidence after Hyoko ran away from the beach house? Did the killer arrive and depart from the beach house? Think. If I just focus and think about it, I'm sure I'll be able to find the answer. Alright, I'm going to do it. Alright, what the hell am I about to experience? Oh my god. We've got a fucking pipe, piece. Okay, this is pretty, basic. Okay, I've played games like this before, this isn't too bad. Jesus Christ, going down like a 3D pathway now. They really went everywhere for the games in this game, it's kind of crazy. Okay. When did the killer arrive at the beach house? Before they arrived? After? Before they set it up. Yeah, they drugged her. And I'm assuming I got that right because I'm still going. Okay. Oh. Okay, this isn't too bad actually. I got this. I can do this. Question 2. When did the killer leave the beach house? After. Woo! Okay. This is kind of fun. This is like the first, like most gameplay, I guess, we've had so far in the game. I like this. This is actually pretty cool. What was the killer hiding while Hiyoko was unconscious? Beach house? The beach. Beach house. I think. Okay, got ya.
It's all coming together.
Oh, nice. Got it. Get him.
Do you think the killer might have been hiding?
You spent all that time thinking just to say something so pointless.
Wow.
How disappointing.
Canonically, has it been like 5 minutes?
Didn't you just say there was nowhere to hide? Do I have to explain it in another language so you can understand?
Her personality got a hell of a lot more forceful once she stopped being a suspect.
I know, right? She's not under pressure anymore, so the bitch came back.
No, there should have been a place for them to hide. A place you didn't look, Hiyoko.
What are you saying? Stop being annoying or I'm gonna make Akane bop you on the head and shut you up for good.
An Akane bop on the head. Nice. I don't really want that to happen. I need to answer by any means. Place where the killer was hiding. Place where Hiyoko hasn't looked is... Huh. Oh.
Crap!
Huh. I guess they could have been in the closet with her. Shit.
The killer was probably hiding in the closet.
The closet? That's where I was locked up.
Oh my god, that's actually kind of terrifying. They were there the whole time.
After you woke up, you said you rushed out of there, right?
Yeah, they were counting on that.
You probably didn't look inside the closet very carefully.
But could 2 people even hide in such a small place? And without Hiyoko knowing?
That's why the killer made sure to arrange a hiding place.
If the killer made sure to... Ah, the diving board thingy. Jesus Christ. There's only a few people who could fit in there as well.
Crap!
Wait, what?
Here!
Okay, I'm not sure what I did wrong there.
What about the surfboard case in the closet?
Yeah, the
I'm pretty sure
surfboard.
they could have hidden in there.
Huh? Inside the surfboard case?
It's fucking wild. Just waiting for you to wake up.
But the shelf it was on, it was pretty messy, don't you think? 2 surfboards were stacked on the top shelf. And there were surfboards that weren't even in a case.
Yeah. So this obvious... Oh, wait a minute. Ooh, is it... Okay, wait. I think I got the water bottles. Because very few people could fit in that, right? And we just happen to see 3 certain individuals come out after Hiyoko ran away, which was, it distracted us. And one of us was wet. Is it Peko? Is it fucking Peko? Because, like, no blood. She was wet from swimming, apparently. But all the bottles that were, like, just clean water had disappeared. Dude, is it actually Peko? Holy shit, it might... okay, I think... New theory, it might have been Peko.
The killer probably did that on purpose to secure a
And
hiding place.
she's skinny enough to fit in one of those, I think.
Because we haven't been on this island that long, so the closet shouldn't have been that messy.
Okay, I've got an idea for the water bottles, though.
The killer was close to me during that time?
Yeah. Oh my god, that's adorable.
They were quietly holding their breath and hiding very closely.
This game loves its drool.
It's kind of like in for a penny, in for a pound, so to speak.
Sure.
Don't you mean it's always darkest under the lighthouse?
I shouldn't say things I don't understand, like, so to speak.
Okay.
Anyway, the killer hid silently, and after making sure Hiyoko left, they finally left the surfboard case.
I agree with that as well.
You'd have to have a lot of patience for that as well, like a sword woman.
Seriously, nobody asked what you think.
Come on, let him help.
There's no way the killer would leave Hiyoko by herself if they were trying to frame her. If Hiyoko was left alone and ruined the evidence the killer had planted, it would have messed up their plan. Instead, it makes more sense to think that the killer was hiding in the beach house.
You're absolutely
watching
right.
Hiyoko.
Saying whatever you want, even if we didn't ask.
I mean, you're not really contributing much, Akane. I'm sorry to say it, but you're just not.
All right. If you don't want to friggin' get punched, just stand still and let me punch ya!
What?
Oh, you shut up.
That's an oxymoron, girl.
Grit your teeth.
Sorry, Akane. It's not like that. Hey, Monokuma. Can I ask you about something that seems strange to me?
Oh?
I believe Prince Shotoku was from the future. The man from the future is always directing the flow of history.
I'm not sure what you're referencing there, but okay.
I'll listen to your story about men from the future some other time.
Hey!
As
Nice.
I recall, the body discovery announcement is made when 3 or more people discover a body, right?
Yes.
Is the killer also included?
That was my
Among
question.
those 3 or
That
more
was my
people?
question. Dude, that was literally my fucking question. I wondered that so much because, like, it feels like it contradicted itself in DR1. And I was wondering that before I even started this game off. Oh my god, dude, Narito, like, I fucking love you. You actually asked my question. You fucking asked my question. Let's go, Nagito!
Yeah, that's true, but, well, something like that is basically what it's supposed to be.
You don't sound very articulate.
I know, right? Because it's like, yeah, like I brought up in DR1, it was like, you know, Mondo did the killing. But it went off because like Tagami, Makoto, and then the last person was what's his name, Taka. But then in case 3, it's like Celeste did the killing, but the thing went off after only Tagami and Makoto found Ifumi's body, so it had to be like Celeste as the first person. So it's like it wasn't really consistent there.
Jeez, you're pretty annoying for noticing something like that.
You're ruining my game already, bitch!
I know it sounds like an excuse, but the body discovery announcement isn't supposed to be used for deduction. It's intended to create a fair trial. It's supposed to let everyone know a body has been found.
And yet, we've asked a pretty valid question from that.
So you're saying it's unfortunate that I used it for deduction? I understand your excuse, but depending on who actually found the body, it's possible that your 3 or more people rule could be deadly.
Are we literally, like, gonna change the body discovery announcement rule after this chapter? Because I could totally see that right now.
Well, as long as I keep things ambiguous, I can respond to situations with some flexibility.
Flexibility, huh? So what about this time? Is it 3 people including the killer or not?
Jeez, fine. You want me to say it? It doesn't include the killer this time, okay? All
Interesting. Huh. Fair enough. It might even mean, yeah, Fuyuhiko might have discovered the body and run himself.
Which means 3 people other than the killer discovered Mahiru's body.
Yep, and all we know is that Hiyoko, Kazuichi, and someone, because we were too late.
What's wrong with that?
Nothing. I just thought it was somewhat strange. More importantly, let's get back to our original topic.
I love that he asked that question though, like, oh, Nagito. Mwah, I wanted that answered.
You're the one who went on a tangent.
We were just saying the killer was hiding in the surfboard case, right?
And after Hiyoko ran away, the killer got to enjoy the simple life of destroying evidence.
However, before we proceed any further, there's something we have to make clear.
Go on.
The killer blocked the roadside door with Mahiru's body before Hiyoko ran away. But what about the blood?
Now that you mention it,
the bottles.
That mystery hasn't been solved yet.
Yeah, the bottles.
It's going to be alright. If you guys have come this far, I'm sure you can discover that answer too.
Someone was wet.
Now, let's start the argument, shall we?
Now then, I shall explain to you the final feature in the non-stop debate. There's more? From this point forward, you will now be able to use the true flashback. Okay, if you hold down the diamond, I think that's the I think that's the triangle button. The shape of the rectile will change. If you aim at the remark's weak spot and keep it in that position, you'll be able to... Okay, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, so we're just memorizing shit, okay. Yep, so that's the final feature. I think that actually was introduced in Chapter 2 last time as well. Wow, thank you. Literally one.
What did the killer do with the blood on the body?
I guess it's fair. You know you have to use this now.
Maybe they simply washed it off.
They couldn't use the shower, right?
The water bottles.
So washing it off would have been impossible.
Nope. Alright, and that's what we have to
Use the shower.
Oh, what about the wetsuits in the closet?
Nope.
Maybe they wore one when they moved the body.
Nope.
If they used something other than the shower...
What did they do with the bloody wetsuit?
They cut it up and floosh.
No.
As someone who flushes their shit every morning,
Oh my god.
It would definitely clog the toilet.
Sure. Our toilet expert here.
Maybe it's the other way around. Perhaps someone other than the killer moved the body?
No.
Maybe they were able to wash it off.
Alright, so I'm assuming we're taking Chiaki's point here.
They couldn't use the so washing it off.
They didn't have
And we gotta refute him.
What about the maybe they wore one. If they used something other than the shower.
What did they do with the bloody wet?
They cut it up and...
As someone who flushed, it would definitely clog...
Maybe it's the other... Perhaps someone other... Maybe they were able to wash it off.
Yeah, because like it's the bottles.
What did the killer do?
Maybe they simply...
They couldn't use the so washing it off would have been impossible.
I'm glad I picked up on that
that's
before
wrong.
this actually came up. Because yeah, like... The bottles, okay, it's obvious now, but I didn't think of it earlier.
Wash off the blood. They didn't necessarily have to use the shower. They could have just as easily used something else.
Something other than the shower. Like what?
Something other than the shower that was used to wash off the blood. It's possible it was the drinks inside the refrigerator.
Drinks inside the refrigerator. Couldn't the killer have used those to wash off the blood?
Yep.
I've seen through it.
Oh, and the one person that was wet is
theory, then,
debating.
That's impossible.
Oh.
Why?
Try to remember the refrigerator carefully, and then you will understand.
Like, I'm still at a point where I wasn't sure who we'd lose and who I'd be upset by, but for some reason, now that she's a little sus, I'm just kind of shocked Peku's going this early, if it's the case. Like, this is, like, hella kind of shocking to me now. Like, oh my god.
That there's no possible way the drinks in the refrigerator were used.
Well, let's see it, and let's have a rebuttal showdown. Okay, the trash can. Iron. Okay. Metal bat.
It's
no.
true there were drinks.
Oh,
in the
sorry.
beach house refrigerator. However, try thinking about it. One bottle drink wouldn't be enough to wash off the blood.
Well, obviously not.
I can't back down.
We're not just using one. Oh, I thought I got that. Gotcha.
We can't assume they used just one drink.
Yeah, the whole
They could have
thing
used a
was
bunch
gone.
of them to wash
The
it
whole
off.
rack of clean water was
Didn't
gone.
I say it was impossible?
Oh, I
There
love
were
that
no
face.
water bottles in the refrigerator. There were only flavored drinks. But if you use those to wash, the blood won't come off, and your body will get. It will leave an aromatic smell too. Especially if you used a lot.
Okay, I feel like I was.
Alone would raise suspicion.
Okay. I'm gonna let that play one more time because I want to hear everything she says.
Didn't I say it was impossible?
Also, that face from her
There
is
were
like my
no
favorite
water
face from
bottles in the
Peko.
refrigerator. There were only flavored drinks with colored dyes. If you use those to wash blood off, it will leave an aromatic smell, especially if you used a lot.
Okay, I think that's enough. Alright, yeah, but we got it though, I got it.
It's true there were drinks in the beach house refrigerator. However, try thinking of one bottle drink. It wouldn't be enough to wash off the blood.
It's also funny we're using slashes against the sword woman
It's true
right
there
now.
were drinks in the beach house refrigerator. However, try one bottle. It wouldn't be enough to wash off the blood.
I can't back down.
Yeah, and we're crossing swords with her. Feels almost cheap to even win that, I can't lie.
Assume they used just one.
They could have used a... Didn't I say it was impossible? There were no water bottles in the refrigerator.
Get him!
Allow me to cut through those words.
Get him, Peko.
No, there were water bottles inside the refrigerator.
They were like all in the fucking bin.
How many times do I have to tell you? There were no water bottles in there whatsoever.
That was after the incident, right? But before the incident, there were water bottles in the fridge. And the killer took all of those water bottles and used them to wash the blood off their body.
So you're saying the water bottles were gone? Because they were all used? That's a logical fallacy.
It's not a fallacy. There should have been evidence inside the trash can. Evidence like a lot of thrown away plastic water bottles. Isn't that right, Chiaki?
Oh yeah.
Oh, you're right. These bottles look like they may have been filled with water.
Well, now that you mention it, when I went to the beach house a few days ago, I feel like I drank one of those plastic water bottles.
Huh? You should have said so sooner.
Well, that hasn't been brought up yet.
Then, the plastic water bottles were used in place of the shower.
Dousing your body with lots of water bottles is such a simple and easy to understand explanation.
And who was wet when they came inside the diner? Peko. You okay right now? Hold on a sec. Yep, we just put it together. Now that I think about it, if they soaked the entire body with a bunch of plastic water bottles, if they did that, that person would be...
It seems you've realized who the killer is.
Holy fuck, Peko.
See? Just as I thought.
Yeah, it's the fact that, like, Narito is now confirming it too adds an extra layer because, like, I don't think you get this kind of stuff wrong, to be honest.
Hold on. You know who the killer is?
Oh! Dude, Peko! Like, again, like, she wasn't one I was going after actively yet, but, like, for some reason I just didn't... I didn't think she died as soon. Like, because she's a combative ultimate, you knew she wasn't getting killed. But I did not think Peko would be a murderer. I don't know why, I just didn't. She was like one of those where it was like, I was getting vibes like kind of like Kyoko from the first game from her, so I thought she'd be safe. But holy fuck.
Is that true?
Let me ask.
God, to lose Peko so soon. God damn. If the killer used plastic water bottles to wash off the blood that splattered onto them, the killer, Mahiru's killer, it must be that person. Oh shit. Oh my god, dude, why is this actually kind of hype? I mean, I'm sad, but like, god damn. Peko.
You're the only one!
Holy crap.
Peko. Is it you?
Hey, what are you being quiet for? They're accusing you of being the killer.
Then I should ask you this. Why do you believe I'm the killer?
I remember when we were all meeting up to go to the beach. Your appearance when you came to the diner.
Yep. You were soaking. Hajime and Kazuichi. What? Oh, why are you two here? Hey, aren't you breathing pretty heavily? I just did a little swimming.
If the killer really did wash the blood off with water bottles, they'd have to drench their entire body. But there were no towels in the beach house, and it would have taken a while for the water to fully air dry. So you said you went swimming so you'd have a cover story.
Shit.
Don't just stay silent. Say something. Hold on, you bastard.
Really?
You saw her at the diner. You
Fuyuhiko
never saw her near the
again.
beach house, right?
Why are you suddenly defending her?
So maybe she really was swimming.
No one even saw her swimming.
No. I saw her.
Oh shit.
Huh?
What?
After I ran into you bastards at the diner, I crossed paths with her on my way home.
Why does it sound like you're lying right now? Are you like, you got a thing for Peko?
So there's no doubt. She would have arrived at the diner from the opposite direction of the beach house.
You sound so uncertain of what you're saying.
Hold on. That's strange. Didn't you just say this earlier?
It's just a coincidence that I passed by the diner. I didn't even pay attention to the beach house. I went straight back to the hotel after I saw you guys. I didn't see anyone during that time. Yep.
You told me you didn't see anyone. Don't try to tell me you forgot about that.
Beaten by your own words.
Not so fast! It's too soon to decide she's a killer!
Have you, you've got a thing for Peko, haven't you? Also, funny, in Chapter 2, once again, we're defending the killer, so, wow, mirroring the Brotherhood last time much?
We haven't established how the killer was able to leave the beach house!
Now that you've mentioned it, you're right.
See, someone like the Ultimate Sword Woman probably could reach up there. Up to that window.
The roadside door was blocked. And if it's impossible to leave from the beachside without leaving footprints, then how the fuck did the killer escape?
Why are you all fired up, Fuyuhiko? You're not the suspect. Peko is.
He's got a thing for Peko.
Who cares about that? Answer me! If you have an explanation, then show me what you got!
We might have an answer.
Yeah.
Huh?
Do you really? This mystery seems unsolvable.
Well, if Peko is the killer, then I might just have an answer to that mystery.
I see. Then let's hear this alleged method of escaping the beach house.
First, let's establish how the killer escaped.
The killer's escape route, I might know what it is. In fact, the only possible thing I can think of is that opening, yep. Small window in the shower room. Oh my god, we're getting it all right.
And beachside doors aren't an option. The only other thing I can
And there's
think
no
of
other suspects. Oh, Peko.
Well, nothing really. Except that small window in the shower room.
Huh. Don't you know how high that window is? There's no way Peko could have reached it.
But what if, for instance, she got help from someone?
I guess, yeah, an accomplice, because again, there's no accomplice rule in this game. Like, Monokuma never said, only one blackened can appear.
She might have reached it by riding someone's shoulders, but then that person would have been left behind.
Is it possible an object was used? A rope, for instance?
And what happened to the rope after they used it? And don't say something stupid like they threw it outside.
Of course not! That would violate the school trip rule!
Oh yeah, good point. Yeah, no trashing or anything. Littering is not a thing.
Littering is prohibited. Even if it might be evidence, rules are still rules.
You see? There's no way they'd be able to escape from that window.
No, they just have to use an object.
Like a sword?
Chiaki, don't fall asleep on us! We just said they couldn't use an object!
You did? I thought you were saying they couldn't dispose of an object.
Yeah.
I see. You don't have to throw it away if you can just hide it somewhere on your body.
And what does she carry around with her all the time?
Huh? Peko was wearing a swimsuit, remember? Where would she even hide an object?
In plain sight.
And if you say she hid it in her special place, I'll stab you in yours!
Damn! I mean, I guess, but I don't know. I feel like she strikes me as a bit too tight to be hiding that up there.
No! Please don't be violent!
God, fucking Yoko! Shit! Even if the killer used an object to escape out the window, they couldn't have been able to get rid of it. So the only thing I can think of is that the killer must have hid it somewhere. If that's the case, focus and think. The object the killer used to escape out the window. Alright, let's go with this fucking Handmaid's Gambit again. Oh, crap. No. See, the second word can be sword, but... Okay, I need to start putting some letters together, because otherwise I'm not going to get this. B... What the hell is this? The second word is sword, I know that much. But what is this one? Bamboo? Oh. A bamboo sword. Fire you. Oh. Alright then, a bamboo sword. Let's go. I gotta remember I have that in this. I have the slowdown in this. Boom. Give me a D. Give me a D. Give me a D. That's why I don't like this game. It sometimes just takes so goddamn long for the letters to come up. There we go, a bamboo sword.
I got it!
Woo!
Peko, you carry that bamboo sword on your back at all times, right?
I forgot it was a bamboo sword, to be honest.
If I recall correctly, you had it then too.
Yep, and that wouldn't be suspicious at all.
Despite the fact that you had a swimsuit on, you were still wearing your bamboo sword.
Yeah, and if you went out just for swimming, why would you have the sword on you?
Are you saying she used that bamboo sword to escape through the window?
Yeah. Peko used that bamboo sword as a step stool and escaped out the window.
Sword as a step stool? You see? I knew it! I knew it was a ninja! Didn't I tell ya?
You were close.
Ninja could have climbed that easily.
You were very close.
Ninjas know a climbing trick where they lean their sword against a wall and use
Wow.
the handguard as a step stool.
Okay, if you know that, you're like really into ninjas. Okay.
Wow, just like a Japanese ninja.
Yep.
Miss Sonia, ninjas only exist in Japan.
Foreigner, calm down.
Well, it is a bamboo sword, but I'm sure a slender girl like Peko could easily use it to climb.
Well, Peko, do you have anything to say?
Now then, the time has come once again for the panic action. Oh, and that, yep. I genuinely am shocked. Like, again, I didn't know who I was suspecting, but it's another case of once the killer came up, I'm shocked that the person is leaving so soon. And Peko was like, oh no, I just didn't get the vibe she'd die so soon, to be honest, but here we go. A Nega... Oh, is it the same stuff as last time? Fever time and Nega time? Yeah, we can slow down shit because it gets too fast. Yeah, I know how that works. Oh, sorry. I know how that system works. I know how the bullet time battle works. Hold on a second, you bastard! You're saying she used the sword as a step tool and went out the fucking window? Then what about the sword? It would have been left in the shower room and she wouldn't be able to recover it, dumbass! Fair?
Fuyuhiko, why do you even care?
Yeah.
Shut up! Just shut the fuck up and answer me! If you have an answer, then fucking give it to me!
I'm really assuming, like, he's just really got a crush on fucking Peko.
If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been left behind!
Because, like, he's like a Yakuza and she's like a fighter, like, she's someone who could kick his ass, like, maybe he finds that he's got a dummy mummy thing, you know? Fuyuhiko, why? Why are you... So it's him we're fighting, I guess. It's kind of funny.
Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me!
Sorry, bro, but your
proof, you
girl's just
bastard?
gone. But were they together, like,
Shut
secretly?
Up. Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me! Got proof, you bastard? Bastard!
But this takes a lot longer than the bullet time battle, to be fair.
You're pissing me off!
This is actually
You're
insane.
pissing me off! Bastard!
Okay, tempo down, that's cool, so we're
Shut
fine
up,
again.
Got proof, you bastard? That's obviously impossible! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Almost
Don't
there,
fuck
though.
with me.
Almost there.
Got proof, you bastard? Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Don't fuck with me! Got proof, you bastard? Bastard!
Get him.
If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool,
Oh, fuck.
it would have been left behind!
I completely fucked that up.
Fuck with me! Got proof, you
Jesus
bastard?
Christ, I'm going so fast.
You're pissing me off! You're pissing me off! Bastard!
This thing sucks.
Shut! Got proof, you bastard? If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been left behind!
Nope. And I fucking died again. Oh my god, I never liked these goddamn things. Ever. The bullet time battle, the fucking panic talk attack action, whatever it is. They all suck.
If she used the bamboo sword as a step stool, it would have been. This is the end.
Alright, there we go. Bamboo sword bag.
If she used her bamboo sword as a step stool,
I don't have to, like, skip over it every time. But if I get a game over, I'm just not going to waste time doing that whole thing again. It's just, I don't care enough to show that.
when she leaned her sword against the wall,
Jesus Christ, though.
She tied her sword back to it.
That is actually nuts. Like, holy fucking hell. Talk about the ultimate swordswoman.
And after she climbed up to the window, as long as she hauled the
That's a
bag
big
up
chest,
toward
too.
her, she would have been able to recover her bamboo sword.
I see. Not just the bamboo sword, but even the sword bag, too. She used them both to escape. Akane said she's like a ninja, but it's nothing as silly as that.
I'd be careful, bro.
Simply put, only Peko could have performed this feat. An escape plan befitting of the ultimate swordswoman.
Yep.
Even so, how disappointing. If you'd only let me work with you, it would have been an even greater plan.
Dude, calm down, bro. You might actually... But I feel like when you're actually going to get involved, you might even win. I don't know how, but I'm kind of terrified. You might even be involved in, like, the final case in this game, because that's going to be... They're building you up big time.
Oh, you just back off!
Of course.
Is it true? Did you really kill Mahiru?
Hold on! You're just making assumptions! You don't have any proof. I won't accept this unless there's proof! Got it, you bastard?
Jesus Christ. Fuyahiko, man. Like, chill.
It's fine.
I'm out.
Huh?
I said it's fine. Saying anything more would just be an exercise in futility.
And hey, she's not panicking. She's not panicking and she's not resisting anymore. She's being like Celeste. She's just been caught and that's okay. She admitted it just now, right? She admitted she's Mahiru's killer, right? But is this right? Even though Fuyahiko was the one arguing with us, Peko just admitted it so freely.
Among flowers, the cherry blossom. Among men, the samurai. I commend your decisiveness, at least. Very well. If you admit it, this ends now. Let's cast our votes.
Agreed. Hurry up and vote.
Oh.
Hold on.
Oh.
Confirm one thing first.
Go on.
Can it wait until after the voting?
This is important, and it relates to the voting. It's about Peko's motive.
That is fair. That is fair. Unless somehow that Sato girl was related to her.
My motive?
Hell, maybe even Fuyahiko knew her, like, before the games even started. Like, before Hope's Peak, and, like, that's why he's so defensive.
In the end, you had no connection to the events depicted in Twilight Syndrome Murder Case, right?
Not unless she knew Sato.
Then, why did you kill Mahiru?
So it's about that. Let's see. If I must answer that question, I must say it was for the sake of justice.
Oh?
Justice?
Oh my fucking god. Peko is the justice potato Sonia's going on about. Was there any, like, specifics on what she said? I kind of, like, because Sonia brought that up earlier and it was, like, completely dismissed. Like, that was not even, like, related to the case. No one debated that at all. She's the justice killer.
In order to protect the justice of this world.
That fucking face! That is undoubtedly, like, peak Peko face right there. Oh my god. Like, she's got the crazy in her eyes, like, the crazy smirk. Oh my god. Your biggest fan is in this room right now, Peko. Huh?
I do not sully my hands to satisfy personal grudges. There is only one reason I kill. For the sake of protecting justice.
She's the fucking girl! Oh my god, she's the killer!
What are you saying?
And look at Sonia! Oh my god, look at Sonia!
Justice is what makes humans human. It's a virtue that human beings should be proud of. Justice is the eternal sun and the enduring moon.
Jesus.
The protective father.
Dude,
and the smiling mother.
Those crazy eyes will rival Narito's. Holy shit.
Hello! Earth to Peko!
If justice ever disappeared from this world, the world would immediately freeze and people's smiles would vanish. I will not allow that.
God damn!
It's fine, just stop it!
Justice must always be there to guide us, to shine bright above our heads.
I actually can't. Those eyes right now are just beyond... Dude, I think they're actually crazier than Narito's eyes. Holy shit.
I'm telling you to stop it!
So I must fight. I must continue to fight to protect justice.
Jesus.
This is... Could she be?
Yeah, she literally is!
As the light of justice shines upon my mask, I expose the hearts of malevolent evil.
And that's exactly what, Sonia said. Whoa, 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 whoa!
Justice complete!
Oh my fucking god! What the fuck is this?!
The center of justice that is pierced by justice.
What?
The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky.
They really had to put the fucking mask back on her. Oh my god, that is disturbing. Oh, you can see the eyes through the mask still.
That would be me. Sparkling
Justice, yes, sparkling justice.
Now then, let's execute justice.
I love how it's just fucking like emoji face.
What?
Oh yeah, and bro's standing right next to her.
What the fuck?
Peko, what are you doing?
And there's Sonia, like, come on, Sonia, speak up.
I am sparkling justice.
Oh my god!
In the name of sparkling, shining justice, I have come to deliver justice.
Holy I can't with the mask. I really can't.
What's going on? What's this? Chill.
Peko finally snapped!
Yeah.
Everyone, please be careful.
Yeah, honestly, and now Sonia's like, oh shit, I love you, but oh no.
Sparkling Justice is a serial killer who claims to be an ally of justice.
So we had two serial killers in two different classes. That's kind of peak.
Clad in her various hero masks, she is a serial killer who exclusively targets other criminals.
Yep.
She is supposed to be... But... Huh?
But why did you go after Mahiru?
An ally of justice? So that's why you're wearing a mask.
Just because she was like an accomplice and didn't ever like... Because Girl E Soto admitted to Mahiru that she killed and she never got, said anything.
This mask is the dividing line. Just like various idols, the sun is revered because it lies just beyond your grasp. Justice should also be the same.
I don't get it, but this is becoming really crazy.
I know. Quite a third act, honestly. What? What the heck is this? Peko is the killer? Why is it turning out like this?
This is turning out to be a surprising turn of events.
Yeah, like, honestly, like, Hajime, who did you want to be the killer, honestly? How are you bored right now, Monokuma?
Hey! the time for you to be sleeping. Take a look. It's a killer.
This again?
Yeah, literally. We already did this last time, guys.
Huh? Sleep talking?
So what's your answer to my previous question? Why did you kill Mahiru?
This world must always be bathed in the light of justice. I must not allow even one shadow. Evil must be eliminated immediately.
And you'd call Mahiru evil? Really?
No matter what, I must not overlook evil.
Evil? Are you saying Mahiru is...
If you knew about that incident, then you must have played the game. Am I right?
And because of that, I was able to find the killer's accomplice hiding on this island like a sewer rat.
I mean, she's not really the accomplice, but I kind of get it. She didn't turn her in.
Then, the reason you killed Mahiru was...
That game was real.
Justice, of course.
My god, I love how her fucking voice hasn't even changed once.
In order to protect justice, I have become its merciless sword.
It's fair, like, even when she reveals herself through the mask and reveals it, like, she's still, her tone has not changed at all. Also, those eyes are beyond disturbing.
And executed justice.
Holy crap! She's such a stereotypical psychopath!
She's so gross!
Peko, is this your true identity?
My true identity? I have already forgotten who I am.
No?
It just shows my determination. My determination to protect by throwing away what's most important.
Oh?
I'm willing to become anybody to shower this world with justice.
Okay, there we go. Now there's the maniacal laugh we all wanted. Also, my god, Chiaki and Hiyoko are flipping out right now. My god. Like being, like, deleted from the game.
Oh, I can't stand this anymore! Let's just end this farce already!
End it? He's right. We need to end this already. The killer in the end. There's no mistake that it was Peko all along.
Let's go over this incident one more time and then let's end this.
Yep. Well, we're really saying goodbye to Peko in this one. Fuck. Well, let's do it then, huh? Also, I gotta, remember how to do this. Okay. Alright, so that's not needed. Peko falls asleep. Ooh, okay, maybe neither of these are needed. She smashes her head in. Leaves the mask. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, yeah, she has 2 letters that give to Hiyoko and Mahiru. And then she hides away. Nice, okay, they were... That shot, honestly, like... That shot is just adorable. Really, everything in this art style looks so much better. I don't think it's quite the same art style as TL1, and I don't say I like it as much. But shots like that, and just really expressive shots in general on the faces, are actually just adorable. I love all of them. Ooh, okay, this is weird. So this is her making her escape. Yes. What's this? The killer dropped the lemon-flavored gummy. Okay, so she ran and then she drops the gummy. No! Ah, crap. Okay, so, yeah, then Hiyoko wakes up. Mahiru looks like he's talking to someone. No. Yeah, they're dropping the gummy. Oh, okay, now she drops the gummy, my bad. Okay, the water bottles. I wish we had some close shots of that. Okay, yeah, she runs out. Let me see. Okay, so we're skipping over that, I assume. It seems Hiko made a promise with someone. Bamboo sword justice. Okay, so upon entering the beach house next, I believe, is what we need. Yeah, okay, so then Mahiru enters the beach house. What's this? Let's pull up the bamboo sword just in case. The killer takes the bamboo sword out of the bag, and what do they plan to do? Yeah, they douse themselves in water. Okay, that's not relevant then. What's this? Let's put up the bamboo sword just in case. Pull up the bamboo sword. Okay, okay. Okay. Ah, okay, here we go. No! Ooh, interesting. Here? There we go. Okay, so already some of these are obviously not it. Okay, so the footprints. Most likely relevant. Yeah, she runs out, leaves footprints, of course. And then Mikan arrives at the beach house. Mikan arrives at the beach house. Hiyoko arrives at the beach house. And that is this one. And that is
Here's
GG.
Everything that happened in this case.
Nice.
The incident began this morning when Mahiru spoke to Hiyoko. Mahiru most likely played Twilight Syndrome Murder Case, the video game provided to us as the motive. She probably wanted to discuss it with someone else who also appeared in the game as a character.
Yep.
Hiyoko accepted Mahiru's invitation, and they promised to have a more detailed conversation about it later. However, someone else overheard their exchange. The killer. The killer eavesdropped on their conversation and used their promise to devise a specific murder plan. By preparing a specific item, they planned to manipulate the two's actions. That item was the letters.
Oh, that
They
smirk.
sent fake letters to both Mahiru and
It's too
Hiyoko.
much.
The letter Mahiru received told her to come to the beach house at 2:30 p.m. And the letter Hiyoko received told her to come to the beach house at exactly 2 p.m. By providing different times, the killer was able to lure them to the beach house separately. Hiyoko totally trusted that letter, showed up at the beach house at 2 p.m., just like it said, and was drugged into unconsciousness by the killer lying in wait.
Oof.
After putting Hiyoko to sleep, the killer immediately hid her inside the closet, so they could frame her as the killer later. At 2:30 p.m., Mahiru arrived at the beach house. She was completely unaware that she'd been targeted for murder.
Yep. Unfortunate girl.
Approaching
Aww.
her from behind,
She looks really
the killer
scared in
struck
that
the
shot.
defenseless Mahiru with a specific weapon,
Like, even without seeing, like, Pekka at all, she looks really nervous
the
here.
metal bat that was left at the scene of the crime.
Oof.
The bat was brought down onto the back of Mahiru's head, and with that, she took her last breath. According to Mikan's autopsy, Mahiru died instantly, so she probably never knew who killed her. With that, the killer achieved their goal of killing Mahiru and began to tamper with the crime scene. They dragged Mahiru's body so that it blocked the door leading to the road.
Oh my
Also,
god, that
the
shot
mask
is...
found at the scene of the crime was something the killer personally left.
Dude, that is undoubtedly the scariest shot in Danganronpa. That is genuinely nightmare fuel, and I'm not even memeing.
I'm not really sure why. My
That is
guess is
really
it's something
disturbing.
similar to a calling card. That's how the crime scene we discovered was created. However, by moving Mahiru's body, the killer got blood splatter on them. Plus, the shower room had no water because it was out of order, so they couldn't wash it off. But the killer expected something like that to happen. Instead of the shower, the killer used something else to wash the blood off their body.
Mm-hmm.
they used plastic water bottles that were inside the beach house refrigerator. We can assume they carried the bottles to the shower room before the sequence of events had happened. In place of showering, they washed the blood off their body with water bottles instead. However, they had no choice but to dispose of the empty bottles in the beach house's trash can. Littering is against the rules, and it would have taken too much time to throw them away somewhere else.
Yep.
After the killer washed off the blood, they hid in a specific spot inside the closet.
I like how conveniently that shot, like, cuts out the drool she had. This game loves its drool and it loves its
hid
shit.
Inside the surfboard case that they had already emptied beforehand. After some time had passed, the sleeping drug used on Hyoko wore off, and she woke up.
Yeah, that face is great too.
Hyoko must have panicked when she came out of the closet. I mean, she made plans to see Mahiru, who lay dead right in front of her.
That was
in the shock and
terrifying.
panic of being considered a murder suspect, Hyoko fled from the beach house. Because of that, she left footprints in the sand. Everything was a trap set by the killer to frame her. After Hyoko left, the killer finally came out of the surfboard case and placed a gummy that they brought with them to shift our suspicion toward Hyoko.
Yep.
Ironically, placing that gummy is what helped clear our suspicion toward Hyoko.
Danganronpa does love its irony like that, so that's not really surprising.
Finally, the killer began preparing to escape from the beach house. They couldn't risk leaving their footprints in the sand, so they escaped the beach house using a different route. The small window in the shower room. However, that window is rather high up and can't be reached easily, which is why the killer used
their own weapon.
The bamboo sword they always carry with them. The killer took the bamboo sword out of its bag, tied the bag to the sword's handle, and used the sword as a step stool to reach the small window, while holding the sword bag in their hand.
That is still fucking nuts. Like, goddamn, Peko.
As long as they're able to reach the window, all they had to do was pull the bag to retrieve the sword. And so the killer left the beach house and appeared before us as if nothing had happened.
Yep. I love we even got Ibuki on the music box there.
But their wet hair and swimsuit didn't dry right away. There also weren't any towels at the beach house. So when the killer met up with us, they said they had been swimming for a while as an excuse.
And I don't doubt Peko could have swam for that long, to be honest.
So how about it? This is the truth
My
behind
God.
the incident you caused. Isn't that right, Peko
Still got the
Pekoyama?
fucking mask on? Oh. Well.
I see.
Shit.
And what of it?
Goodbye, Peko, I guess.
She's like totally cool with it.
Yep.
I haven't done anything to be ashamed of.
What are you saying?
Knew
Killed
Hyoko was
Mahiru.
coming up right there.
Wrong! I punished evil in the name of justice. That's no reason to condemn me.
Whatever. Let's hurry up and vote so we can freaking kill this weird crazy
Yeah, she's
bitch.
like the Punisher of this universe, really, when you think about it like that.
There's no way you can kill me.
She gonna fight back?
Justice can never be killed. You should all know that as well.
What are you saying?
Damn, even Gundam's like freaked out now.
To protect what's most important.
And that's
to
not
you,
easy to do.
You must be prepared to throw away something equally important. Understand?
I don't get it. I don't get it at all.
Wake up, Monokuma.
Then I shall be direct. Justice must carry on. In order to keep justice, to keep me alive, you all must give up your lives.
You're gonna try and kill them all? Dude, what is about to happen? I'm fucking down for this. What is about to happen?
Are you serious?
I'm gonna kill you all.
It's not serious. It's justice. If I fall here, who will combat the evils of this world? Now, follow your hearts of justice that reside within you all, and save my life to protect
justice.
You are fucking crazy, Pecco.
Hurry and carry on justice.
Give me a break! Who's gonna die for you?
There is one person that might.
If we let Pecco go, we're all gonna get killed!
For the sake of grand justice, a few sacrifices are unavoidable.
And I don't think that's how Monokuma plays his rules. You can't just, like, substitute yourself in. Sorry, Pecco, but it's the end.
A few sacrifices?
Don't worry. The justice that you give your life to protect will never go to waste.
I can't stand her anymore. Let's vote already and execute her.
Honestly.
However, before we do that...
There's more?
Monokuma, the vote! Hurry up and let us vote already!
I'm awake!
Ah, he finally woke up.
I've heard your story. Well, I wasn't listening, but who cares?
Man, he just completely gave up on this trial, man. What the hell?
Now then, please pull the lever in front of you and cast your vote.
He even sounds a little sleepy as he says that, which is funny.
Who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one? Such heart-pounding excitement!
Yeah. Yeah. And here we go. Goodbye, Pecco. Like I said, wasn't expecting that one, but I do like the twist. I do like the twist. GG.
Pardon me, can we
Whoa!
please have a little more time?
Nice! Love the full break. You want to talk to her?
Pardon me, can we have a little bit more time? Please let us continue our discussion.
We just cast the vote.
Continue our discussion? But isn't the voting over?
Yes, but I cannot help but feel strange. Something about this is definitely strange.
Go on. Cook. If you have something to cook, cook it.
Strange? What do you mean? There's no doubt that Pecco is the killer.
That is true. However...
As a serial killer enthusiast, you're wondering if Pecco is really sparkling justice, am I right?
Huh?
Hey, Miss Sonia isn't a serial killer enthusiast. She just has a little more passion about them than most.
Wow.
That makes her an enthusiast!
Yeah, even Ibuki's like, bitch, even I ain't that dumb.
Honestly, it felt strange to me too. There's a distinct difference between what we know about sparkling justice and Pecco, right?
Distinct difference?
Go on.
You know, Sonia...
Oh, crap. I'm sorry,
Justice complete.
Sorry, I've done that a few times, I'm sorry. You know, Sonya describes sparkling justice, oh, like this.
The center of justice that is pierced by justice. The lead star of justice that shines in the night sky.
Sounds like an enthusiast to me.
That would be me. Sparkling justice!
What the heck was that? That is Sparkling Justice's catchphrase. An unknown serial killer has a catchphrase? I read it in a magazine in the library. There has only ever been one person, a journalist, who had interviewed Sparkling Justice. The article was written in their native language, so I tried translating it. Interesting. I see, so that's what it was. I think I've got the difference between the serial killer and Pecco. Nationality.
I see! That's right. According to what Sonia said...
Native language.
The article was written in their native language, so I tried to translate it.
If she had it translated, that means it wasn't written in English, right?
Huh? Yes, the magazine I read was written in Spanish.
Huh.
So, Sparkling Justice's catchphrase was no doubt written in Spanish as well. Which means the journalist and Sparkling Justice are both...
From Spain?
What?
Okay. All this time I completely misunderstood. When I first heard about those serial killers, Genocide Jack and Justin and Sparkling Justice, I just assumed both serial killers were from the same country. But that wasn't the case. If so...
Peko, you're not sparkling justice. There's no way that's possible.
Was Sato? What the fuck? What?
Or, if you insist that you're sparkling justice, can you try saying that catchphrase in Spanish?
Nope.
Would you be able to do that?
It appears that the time has come for this mask to come off.
Wow, and now literally. I am not sparkling
However,
justice.
That's perfectly fine.
I am in fact...
It's no longer necessary.
Peko.
And even if you find out now, it's too late for you all to do anything about it. My duty has already been finished.
Oh?
My duty as a tool has already been completed in full.
What are you, like the daughter of Sparkling Justice? Like, what the what is going on? The sister? Some relation? Well, no, of course not. It's nationality. No, never mind. What is even going on here?
That mask has fulfilled its purpose, just as I have.
What do you mean? Fulfilled its purpose? Too late? What are you getting at?
Now that you've already cast your votes, is what it means.
Hey, be clearer! We're asking you what your purpose was.
I have no purpose. I am just a mere tool.
Well, are you the traitor?
Tool? What do you mean?
Are we getting that out now?
She called herself a tool, which means someone else used her then?
Of course. A tool cannot do anything on its own.
God, I wish you made that face a lot more in the game itself, girl.
I see. I finally understand. Well, I did have a sneaking suspicion all along.
What do you mean?
I mean, besides Peko and Hiyoko, someone else was also at the beach house.
Fuyuhiko?
Someone else?
There is proof that establishes that fact. Try to remember it.
The proof that there was one more person at the scene of the crime. The footprints, the metal bat, the by discovery announcement.
I see!
Yeah. We never did pick that up, did we?
Are you talking about the body discovery announcement?
Yeah, someone else that wasn't Peko.
Yep, that's right.
Found it.
I mean, didn't Monokuma say so earlier?
Yeah, he's asking about the... yeah. The killer didn't count this time.
When at least 3 people discover a body. And in this particular case, the killer, Peko, is not one of those 3.
It's kind of sussy, because that means that it can change depending on case by case.
If that's the case, it would mean only Hiyoko and Kazuichi discovered the body, but...
I see. That leaves us one person short.
Crazy to think everyone forgot about that, even me.
So that means there was one more person in the beach house.
Plus, the fact that Monokuma tried to hide that truth from us by being flexible with his own rules. That's such a vital clue that it could alter the outcome of the trial. Like an accomplice, for example.
Yep.
No, that's not it.
Huh? Am I wrong?
Yes, from your basic way of thinking about it, you are wrong. Didn't I tell you? I'm just a tool. That means I'm just a simple tool to be used by that person.
That person?
Therefore, that person would have the strongest motive out of anybody else here, right?
Fuyuhiko? Because his sister.
You're the only one!
Yep. Dude, this whole case has gone back and forth on Fuyuhiko. Like, it's actually insane. It's insane how much it's gone back and forth with him. Like, the entire case, man, did not stop.
I see. Now I finally see the connection. The connection between the motive and the incident.
But even if it's the motive, it's just a game, right? There's no reason to believe it's even true.
But the lost memories.
Would you call a game like that a strong motive?
Yes. No, the evidence that occurred in the game should have definitely occurred in real life. There's overwhelming proof of that too. Okay, it's either this one or this one.
I can prove it with
okay,
this.
it was this one.
I didn't think
it's
it
his.
was necessary to confirm
It's his
it if it
sister.
didn't have anything to do with Mahiru's murder, but there's no doubt that game is based on actual events. That much is clear if you saw the ending prize.
Yep.
The photos awarded for beating the game are not actual in-game screenshots. They're all actual photos.
I don't know.
The surrounding scenery cropped out.
Like, Hyoko and me kind of fine, but for some reason, Ibuki looks bloody evil in that shot. I don't know what it is, but she looks so wicked.
You knew all along, Fuyuhiko, didn't you?
That is your
You
sis.
knew whether or not the first victim in the game was actually your little sister, right? Because whoever beat the game first and received the ending prize.
Hey, what's in that envelope? What's inside? Shut up! What makes you think you have any right to question me?
It
Yep.
was the envelope, right? The person who received the ending prize. It was you, wasn't it?
If you were shown a photograph of your sister's dead body, you'd have no choice but to believe it.
Yep.
Even so, you wanted to deny the truth. That's why you sent those photos to Mahiru to confirm it.
Hey! Why are we talking about Fuyuhiko? Who cares?
Because it means, like, this shit was real. The game was legit, and it confirms our memories are gone.
Because Peko is the killer, right?
But we already voted.
That's why I told you. You're all too late.
What the fuck?
As I said before, I exist as nothing more than a tool.
Jesus Christ, Peko!
I had no motive for killing Mahiru. No reason to kill. Not even the will to kill. I was simply used as a tool. As long as I am a tool,
What the fuck? Like, what are you, Peko?
Hey, what's going on? Can anyone give me a simpler explanation?
I love how you're standing right next to him too, and he looks like that.
I'm not the killer. The true killer, who used me as their weapon to kill Mahiru Koizumi, was Fuyuhiko Kuzuryu.
How? What? How?
What the hell?
And what? Huh?
I see. That's what you were aiming for all along.
I'm so fucking confused. What is going on?
No, I have no aim. But my young master does. My young master planned this from the start.
And why are you his young... Why is he your young master?
Young master?
That is the truth of this case. I'm sure you realize it by now, but it's too late. You cannot undo the vote.
So you were willing to die to let your young master leave the island?
That's a problem.
That is a big fucking problem.
If Peko's allegation holds up, that means our vote was incorrect.
What is about to happen right now? What is actually about to happen? Because if we get it wrong, we die.
In that case, the person who gets to live is...
Just... me?
That's nuts! No matter how you look at it, that's completely insane!
What is about to happen? What?
How would Peko be a tool in the first place? Peko is a legitimate human being!
That's not for you to decide. It's for Monokuma. The votes have been cast. All we can do now is wait and see what Monokuma decides.
What the hell?
Yeah. What the fuck? What is it? What? I am so confused right now. Somehow, like, I don't even know. Also, I did so much worse in that one than the first time. I got like 40 coins less. I don't feel like I did too bad, but the only thing that really stumped me was the gravel question. That one was a complete guess, whereas I feel like all the others I had a decent idea going in, but that one I had no idea at all, and ironically I had to agree with Ibuki in that one, which was funny. But yeah, anyway, that's not even important. Like, what is going on right now?
I'm in
in a bind, and what a bind it is.
I didn't actually want the killing game to stop yet. Like, what the fuck?
I guess for now, let's take a quick recess. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
Why a recess? The rules are done. We die because we voted wrong. To be fair, it's not the first time people voted wrong in this franchise, but still. Although there were some twists and turns along the way, the one who killed Mahiru Koizami is... Hold on a sec.
Sorry.
Well, okay, I'll wait. Sorry, I'm just hesitating.
Hey!
There's no need to hesitate. No matter how you look at it, Pecco's a killer. Why?
Hey!
Why? Well, that's obvious. You're not at all. You're a freaking human being.
Well...
If I am human, then I am not at all. If that's what you're saying, you are wrong.
You just don't know.
Yeah, what is the connection between you two, actually? Like, what the hell? Did the Yakuza, like, raise you? Were you, like, trained to be their swordswoman or something? You just don't know that there are people who only exist to be tools. Were you, like, born to do this and groomed into it? People such as myself only exist to be tools.
Hey.
What does she mean for Yahiko?
Yeah.
Pecco and I grew up together. Are you two childhood friends then?
No.
No, it was master and servant, not childhood friends. No, it is completely different than that. Right after I was born and abandoned by my parents, the Yakuza... the Kuzuyuru clan took me in, yep.
I am nothing but a tool.
They gave me a reason to exist. I am to fulfill my duty as my young master's property. Jesus Christ! That is so dark.
What?
And so depressing. Property, you say? It means she's a hitman arranged by my clan to work directly under me. God damn. Oh!
My young master is attacked. I must defend him as his shield. If he intends to kill, I must be his sword.
See, now, you might see the relationship as that, but I'm wondering if Fuyahiko actually kind of saw and wanted you to be his friend. Oh, that is such a great connection for two characters. That's great. She's literally got her sword in her hand as an infant. My God.
That is my only reason for living. Before I am human, I am my young master's tool, first and foremost. Until this body of mine can no longer move, I shall fulfill my duty until the very end.
My God. This is great, and we're literally about to lose someone, so like, what the fuck?
That is...
But that is... You are wrong. You are not a tool, Pecco. Because if you are a tool... Then what was all that time we spent together?
Nothing.
Damn! Oh!
Huh?
I was ordered by my young master to behave, just as I was ordered to interact with you all. What? Our professional relationship doesn't exist on this island. We're just fellow high school students now. Right after we arrived on the island, that is what my young master ordered me to do.
You fiend.
Dude, we are this far in, I have no idea what the ending of this is. That is why you were hiding your relationship, you mean?
No.
It is not as if that started the moment we arrived on this island. Before that, my young master had always told me to hide our relationship. My young master loathes relying on his household's power. That's fair, we did learn that. He even hates me, the tool given to him by his household. And that's definitely not true. You're like the one factor he doesn't hate.
I am nothing but a tool.
No matter what I am told, I am nothing but a tool for killing. If my young master intends to kill, it is only natural for me to act as his tool. Then, the one who tried to kill Mahiru wasn't... Oh, sorry. Then the one who tried to kill Mahiru wasn't you, was it? It was... Fuyahiko.
Damn it.
It is what it is. Though I thought I beat the game, I was suddenly given these photographs.
Damn it.
I don't understand. Why is my sister in these photos?
Don't fuck with me.
And she's covered in blood. What does it mean? Why can't I remember? How come I don't even know if my sister is dead?
You
tried to confirm it with Mahiru, and that's why you wanted to talk to her.
So...
Yeah, I sent her these photos because I wanted to make sure she'd respond. But she never replied back to me. Not only that, she started avoiding me too. But... I'm pretty sure Mahiru was confused too. I mean, we all were. Before anyone played the game, we didn't even know this incident had happened. That's why, even if we were told what we're connected to it, there's no way we could accept it. You know, when Mahiru spoke to Ibuki, she mentioned something about this. Sorry, I actually had plans to go to the beach with everyone.
Oh my!
Wait, huh? You're not gonna go, Mahiru? If you want to talk about it there, it'd be totally fine. It's pretty important, so, you know, it'd be troubling to involve the others.
Huh?
You sound like pretty serious. Serious or not, I can't really do anything about it on my own, so I wanted someone to think about it with me. But I need to make amends. I would, but I don't even know how.
Are you serious?
That definitely sounds serious. I can cancel my beach plans for you. No, it's fine. It's important that everyone gets along anyway. Just tell them I'm not feeling well. Plus, it doesn't have to be today. There's always tomorrow, and then tomorrow you'll never see.
Oh.
Jesus, this is like the first genuine, like, big distraught sprite we got of Chiaki. She wanted to discuss how to make amends, but Hiyoko was the only one who accepted her invitation. I should have gone too! But it was rather convenient for you, wasn't it, Fuyuhiko? If you could make use of their plan to meet each other alone, you could easily lure Mahiru into a trap, right?
Hey.
By calling both of them to the beach house, you were able to pin the blame on Hiyoko.
What the?
Seriously, what the fuck? An eye for an eye. That's the world I live in. My little sister was murdered. If the reason that happened was because some person here...
Damn it!
I have no choice but to kill that bastard on my sister's behalf, right?
And so,
my young master thought of a plan and executed it. I wanted to use a bat as the murder weapon because in the game, that's what was used to kill Girl E. For revenge. Clubbing the person to death with the same way my sister was killed just seemed to make sense. Even if it ruined my disguise, it was the only thing I could do to avenge my sister.
That is...
So, that is why you killed Mahiru with the bat? But still, I believed her up until the very last minute. That game was just a work of fiction. But even so, that bitch! Hey, if the game is actually real, are you the one who killed Girl E?
Why, you?
Hey, I don't want to hear about that!
But...
The fact that your sister was killed is terrible. It's unfortunate, but...
Why?
You shouldn't have killed that girl!
Shut the hell up!
Who cares about that? Just answer me! Do you know about this? What do you know about that game?
What are you saying?
Wow, now they're just going right at it heatedly together. You had no right to do that! Nobody has the right to judge others for their crimes! Revenge is just wrong! And then he killed her.
Jeez.
Want me to be honest? This whole time, I was acting like a coward. Even if I called over Mahiru, I was still trying to find an excuse not to go through with the plan. But after she said that to me, that all went through the window. I got really pissed off and grabbed the metal bat that I hid under the bench. But at that moment, young master called for me and made me kill Mahiru. Huh? Whoa,
Master, I am finished.
That face on Fuyuhiko, my god, that is like so goofy. Oh, this is incredible. Honestly, this is actually incredible. I have no idea how this case is going to end, but I'm all for it. Are you saying that you killed because you were ordered to? A tool is not defined by its will, but by its actions. I still don't get this at all!
Of course!
Well, of course you don't understand, because humans are completely different from one another. Everyone's birthplace and upbringing is different. It's obviously impossible for them to understand each other. So everyone just pretends to understand, and pretends to be understood.
Be quiet.
Hey, you're too annoying. Can you just be quiet? Damn, everyone in this game is like, fuck Monokuma. Even Chiaki, man.
Yes, indeed.
Okie dokie, I'll be quiet. Afterwards, just as my young master planned, I proceeded to tamper with the scene of the crime. However, he also considered the possibility of being found out. So in order to get you guys to make the wrong choice, laughed the face, I decided to make use of that serial killer story.
It cannot be.
You insisted that you were sparkling justice in order to make us hasten our votes. So we fell for it. We fell for a trick all along. That's right. You guys made the wrong decision. I wonder how Narito feels about this, because for once, like, his perception of, like, hope and always, like, winning failed. Like, he lost. His vote lost. You voted me, a mere tool, as the killer, unaware that my young master was the true killer.
That's obviously wrong.
Hold on! Don't act like our boss has been decided. Don't act like our loss has been decided yet.
No.
No, it should be decided already. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
This is troubling.
I'll admit, all this talk about Peko being a tool sounds pretty persuasive. When you approach it from various angles, it makes sense when Fuyuhiko is actually the true killer. Hold on! I'm telling you to hold on!
I see.
So for Peko, Fuyuhiko himself is your true hope then. On his behalf, you killed Mahiru, and now you're trying to sacrifice us so that you can protect him.
Great.
You would only go that far because because he's your one and only hope.
Wrong.
Wrong. I have no hope. I am just a tool. Well, even if we ask her, she'll probably just play dumb anyway.
Now then.
So I'm going to ask someone else. Hey, Fuyuhiko, what do you think?
Huh?
Huh? About what?
Hey.
Is Peko just a tool to you? Using that tool, surviving by sacrificing Peko and the rest of us. And of course, the crazy eyes are back, and now we've got 2 pairs of crazy on our table, and I'm all for it. Is that your hope?
What?
Hold on.
What's the use of asking something like that?
What?
You seem distressed. A mere tool doesn't panic like that, right? Oh! Peko, be honest. Are you trying to protect Fuyuhiko for your own free will? Or of your own free will?
Hey.
Fuyuhiko, can you tell me the truth? The fact that she killed on your behalf, the fact that she lied to us by acting like the killer, are all those things you ordered her to do? Is that the truth?
Huh?
Fuyuhiko?
Yeah.
I know you hate our guts, but if you listen to Peko, we're all gonna die!
Yeah.
Young master.
You just have to tell the truth. I was only following your orders. You just have to tell them that. Fuyuhiko. You mentioned this before, but you didn't want to... In this kind of situation, interacting with others will just shorten your lifespan. Those idiots, Byakuya and Teru are proof for that. Plus, it'd be frustrating to be held back by affection when it's time to kill. When it's my time to kill. So you're saying that... Of course! I'll sacrifice the lives of everyone here if it guarantees my survival! Yep. You don't really feel that way, right? You're not that kind of a person. Because if you were, you wouldn't be hesitating like you are now, right?
Young master!
There's no need to hesitate! Young master, please just tell them the truth! Young master, you were the one who ordered me. I just did as I was told because I am a tool. Fuyuhiko, this could be considered your ultimate choice. Regardless, either way, you'll still lose Peko, but...
Hey.
If you insist you're the killer, just as she said, you can sacrifice us and survive alone. Or would you rather reject Peko and fight us against despair? Which one will be your hope? Let us hear what you have to say.
Damn it!
Dude, what? This is actually incredible. I'm not gonna lie. This is genuinely so oh, I don't know where we're going.
Young master,
I am
finished.
You? What the hell did you do? You already know, right? What's going to happen after you kill someone?
I did it because I know. There is no way I can let that happen to you.
Jesus, Peko.
Hey, Peko. Do you remember what I told you when we first arrived on this island? Our professional relationship doesn't exist on this island. We're just fellow high school students now.
That's fair.
You need to run. Got it? Just let me take the fall so you can get away.
Young master, that is impossible.
Shut up! I'm ordering you not to worry about me.
There is no way I cannot worry about you.
Oof.
I am my young master.
It makes sense because she even speaks like a robot.
Protect my young master.
I don't even think about that really, but yeah, she does speak like a robot
Without
tool
an
too.
owner, the tool serves no
Jesus, without an owner. Oh, Peko.
God damn it, we are done with that crap! Why won't you listen to what I'm saying?
Regardless, I will not flee. Besides, I'm fairly certain they'll discover the truth soon enough.
Yeah.
Then why did you...
I have a plan.
Huh? A plan?
Please do not worry. I promise I will keep my young master alive and return him safely home.
You idiot. What do you intend to do?
I intend to fulfill my duty as your tool. Now please, go!
Jesus.
Hiyoko will be waking up soon.
So yeah, we kind of did get the right option then, because she still killed, Mahiru.
After you leave, I must block the door to the road with Mahiru's body.
Like, even if it was under his order, like, she still dealt the striking blow.
Hurry!
So, we're still gonna lose Peko.
Damn it. You better run away. Got it? Just forget about me. Forget about the Kuzuryu clan. You better escape.
So how about it for you, Hiko? Please, tell me the truth.
Sorry.
Sorry, Peko, I guess. I couldn't go through with it after all.
Young master!
I'm a disgrace.
Because if that's actually what I have to do to survive, I just feel ashamed of myself. It'd mean I can't live without depending on something. I just feel disgusted with myself.
Peko.
And if I admit that, it means you really are just a tool to me. How many times did I tell you? I don't want a tool given to me by the Kuryuzu clan. Oh, sorry, by the Kuzuryu clan.
Young master.
Uh-oh.
Oh my, so this is how it turned out.
Too bad.
And here I thought it'd be more brutal and heartless. Man, how disappointing. Which means everything happened thanks to her meddlesome actions.
Why you?
There's no way a human that meddlesome could ever be considered a tool.
Hey.
Monokuma, you knew all along, didn't you? You knew what Peko and Fuyuhiko discussed.
Jeez.
It's obvious now. I mean, that's why you have surveillance cameras. You were just having fun, right? Man, even if it was just an act of desperation, Peko's claim was surprisingly interesting. You're actually the first to try and influence the outcome of the trial like that. But too bad, you're definitely the killer. Peko, the tool with a heart, is the killer. And so, Peko is going to die.
Sorry.
I'm sorry I couldn't fulfill your request. Even though you did all that to provide me a chance to survive. But I had a feeling it would turn out like this.
Huh?
Young master.
You have a kind heart, despite being a Yakuza. That's why you question your position and constantly worry about it. For you to sacrifice someone else to try to escape by yourself. I believe she wouldn't accept that so easily. We've been together ever since we were children. Even a tool would understand that.
What?
Then why?
Even so,
I wanted you to escape.
I wanted you to escape.
I wanted to protect you.
Peko.
I am terribly sorry.
I will not be able to serve by your side until the very end, young master.
Goodbye.
Shit. Oh. And I'm sorry for what I've done to you all too. It may be a selfish request, but please forgive my young master.
And please do not cause a senseless killing such as this ever again.
Oh, Peko. Of course. Peko. Damn, and still has a hardened mask even to the end. That will do. Monokuma, why don't you start it already?
I will never feel despair.
Just so you know, I will never feel despair. As long as I am a tool, I am fully prepared to die.
So cool!
But will you still be able to maintain that composure until the very end? People who act as proud as you always shed tears of despair in the end. I don't know, I mean, Celeste didn't. Now then, let's begin!
Young Master Fuyuhiko.
Please permit me to make one final selfish request.
So?
Didn't I tell you not to call me young master?
I want you to remember.
The tool, Peko Pekumara, who used to stand beside you. I would like it if you remembered that. That's it. Oh, he's never gonna forget you, Peko. How many times do you have to keep... I don't need any tools. You did say that. Fuck me, Monokuma. Then let's begin. The punishment time brimming with despair.
Jeez.
Why don't you just get it? Why don't you get it yet?
Thrills, chills, kills!
This time, for the ultimate swordswoman, Pekuyama.
Why?
You stayed by my side all this time. Why don't you get it yet?
Now then, I've prepared a very special punishment!
I never needed a sword or a shield.
I never needed a tool.
You needed a friend.
So... you didn't need to become a tool.
Let's give it everything we've got!
You just needed to be yourself.
And she never did find the person she was meant to be.
I never wanted a tool.
Aww.
I just wanted you. Only you.
Young Master?
No! And it finally clicked on her.
Why? Why couldn't you understand? We've always been together ever since we were kids!
You just needed a friend.
Let's go! It's punishment time!
Well, that's not the line, Monokuma. You fucked it up.
Please, Peko. Don't go! I need you! Don't leave me!
Oh my god! Oh shit! I'm starting to get a little teary-eyed now. Holy fuck!
Young Master?
Yep, and then she goes, and that gives her despair.
Young Master?
Oh no! Peko! Man, you just made it worse. You made it so much worse there, Fuyuhiko. Oh my god! You didn't need to be a tool in the end, you just needed to be yourself. Someone that will never be discovered now. Jesus Christ, what is this? Endless sword battle? Oh! First time someone else has been involved in the punishment. One woman army. Yep. They just never stop. endless fights until you get overwhelmed. Jesus Christ. Yep. I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, wait. Huh? Did he actually... They both just fucking... They both just died, didn't they? He ran in after her for the punishment and she fucking killed him! Fuyuhiko's dead too, isn't he?
That is impossible!
Holy shit! Holy fuck! They both just fucking died! Oh my god, dude, chapter 2. Chapter 2. Holy. Oh! Oh! Holy shit! Fuyuhiko 2! This is bad. This shouldn't be allowed. People died so easily, falling like dominoes. You bastard! What is this? He's not even here anymore. He literally ran in and died with her. This can't be. This is a lie, right? Peko! Fuyuhiko!
Such a waste.
Dude, that is the first time. I cannot believe that. He actually ran in after her and she killed him by accident. Holy crap. For heaven's sake. This is just the worst. Jeez, what a waste. This conclusion. What a waste. This is why she should have just discussed it with me.
Damn it.
It was supposed to be a clash between two hopes, but it was crushed into something so unpalatable.
Oh.
So, you're still talking about that?
You.
The hell's wrong with you? Aren't you pissed that 2 of your friends got killed?
Such despair.
I am pissed. And I even feel sad and hopeless. But still.
Isn't that right?
It's going to be alright. This despair is worthless. Even this despair is just a ladder to a bright, shining future that awaits us. The higher the ladder, the brighter we can shine. That is an unmistakable truth. Calling me a ladder, huh? You say some pretty interesting things. I'm still not over it. What the actual fuck? The fact that... That just came out of nowhere. The fact that he actually ran in after her. After Peko to get killed himself. Holy shit, and they both died with the ultimate despair there. Because Peko failed as a tool and he lost his only friend. Holy shit. Oh my, what an ending. Holy Christ. In a way, your misguided thoughts of what hope should be reminded me of him. Oh? I don't really understand what you're saying, Makoto.
Listen carefully.
Anyway, I shall make a declaration. We will definitely destroy you. The hopes of the Ultimates here will definitely, completely, and utterly destroy you. There won't be a strand of cotton left when we're done with you. That's your future. How much longer are you planning to say such... Oh, sorry. How much longer are you planning to say such stupid things? Don't you understand? Even Fuyuhiko died, you know? Not yet. He's still alive. What?
What?
Huh?
Everyone!
Fuyuhiko is still alive.
You serious?
What? Fuyuhiko! What are you even saying? Frantically, we rushed over to Fuyuhiko's side. What? How?
He's still breathing.
That's even like the fact that she gave up thinking he was dead and he wasn't. Holy Christ.
Is he gonna be okay?
Do something! Hey! You need to save him! Hey!
I don't think we have do we have a medical facility on Hope's Peak? On the island? Probably.
I'm trying!
It might just be derping, and yeah, we do have the nurse here.
His blood! He won't stop bleeding out! His pulse is getting weaker!
Can't you do anything about it? God damn it!
What the hell? Well, serves him right.
You're so stupid.
Were you filled with hope at the thought of saving her yourself? That's why you ended up like that.
You stupid brother!
What are you so laid back about? You need to hurry up and save him.
I don't believe it!
A surprise order?
What the heck?
Why do I have to burn my precious calories just to save some Yakuza scum?
That's wrong!
It's your duty to save him.
Huh?
Duty?
Hey!
Cause it's written in the school trip rules. Oh. They alone will be executed. Yeah, you. If only the blackened gets executed, then Fuyuhiko shouldn't be allowed to be executed. That's fair. Well, if I could, I would do something about it right now. But since my magic stick was taken away, I'm practically powerless.
Hey!
But you should be able to do it. Ah, fuck, you got a point.
Unbelievable.
Wow. Monokuma has to save someone. That is insanity. Jeez, I guess I have no choice.
Fine.
Well, there's no way I can violate a rule, even if it is me.
So,
Fine then, I'll save him. Really?
like...
It's actually gonna do all that. I was actually gonna do all that alone. Oh, sorry. I was actually gonna do all that a lot. Oh my god. I was actually gonna do that all along. So I've already prepared for this. Huh? Prepared? And that's when it happened. A siren began ringing from out of nowhere and gradually grew closer and closer. 1564.
An ambulance?
A Monokuma ambulance.
Just leave the rest to me, Dr. Killgood.
Sure, why not?
Dr. Killgood, you've already killed your patients.
We've got to get this patient to the Monokuma Hospital ER and get him under 24-hour observation stat. So, I'll see you later.
Wow. So it would give an interesting set. Oh, actually, that makes a lot of sense. So I'm wondering if this injury is gonna take him out for the chapter 3, and we do another thing in chapter 3 where one character who's technically alive is out of the game so far. So Narito was out of chapter 2, and because of his injuries, Fuyuhiko is going to be out of chapter 3, and then maybe we keep that going in chapter 4, 5, and 6, and however many more. Possibly, but I think that actually gives strong vitality to Fuyuhiko being out of chapter 3 altogether, which is interesting. Is it really going to be okay to leave this to Monokuma? Yeah, like the ultimate nurse would not be okay with that.
Damn it.
Can't be helped. It's not like there's any other way.
Perhaps.
He's going to be fine. He's probably going to get better and come back to us again. You're right. He's definitely going to come back and talk a lot of smack as if nothing happened. Oh, he's definitely not going to do that. Then all we can do is wait. Why do we have to wait for him? I mean, he caused Mahiru's death, you know.
However,
we must put that aside since Peko has already been punished. Or else we will not be able to advance forward.
Fall, my tears.
There are no second chances in life. We cannot return to what has already transpired. There is no other way to move forward, like an arrow of light piercing through the darkness. Yeah, and she is like not okay with that at all.
damn it!
I guess. Things aren't as exciting as if... Sorry. Things aren't as exciting if a shit stirrer like him ain't around. I didn't realize it, but I was wishing for that too. From the bottom of my heart, I really wanted him to return. Okay. Fuyahiko! Oh, I don't want anyone else to be sacrificed. And so, the class trial ended. But we still can't see the real ending that we really want yet. When that finally arrives, what will happen to us by then? No matter where I look, no matter what possibilities I look for, I can't see our future, not even a speck. As if we were in a boat, floating unreliably in the vast dark sea. We were just left there alone. Only one word could explain our situation. Despair. Yep. Couldn't find a more suitable word than that. And the timer goes down even further. Just to make sure you don't forget about it. Alright, so how many days transpired in Chapter 2? Alright, 4 days. What the hell is that bomb doing? Ooh.
You guys can see it, right? You can see this countdown too? 4 people are already gone.
Yep.
We took our time preparing the hope fragments, but now we're no longer able to gather them.
Yep.
Honestly, I'm not so sure anymore.
We can get a lot of them. You know, I've already got like 8, but still.
Whether it's better if we let them leave this island, or if we shouldn't let them escape.
Damn. Oh no, you're starting to get Monokuma's mindset. Come on, Usami, don't do it.
For those kids, which option is hope and which is despair? But I guess there's no time to hesitate. If this countdown reaches 0, that guy will probably take over our plan's final stage as well.
Ooh, and what might that be?
What lies beyond that is the foul resurrection of the ultimate despair.
Excuse me? What do you mean, the resurrection of the ultimate despair? You mean we're gonna revive Junko? Oh fuck yeah, we gotta start killing some more. They gotta come back. What? Dude, is it actually like, dude, if this actually is like a simulation, am I actually right about like Junko being like fucking having an AI of herself, or like transferring her body, like transferring her personality into an AI, and like this bomb thing is gonna like unleash her? Like she's hacking into the system, and the only way to truly get her out is to like reach this level of despair and like kill off this many students? Dude, you can't just say the foul resurrection of the ultimate despair and say that. Specifically, resurrection is too specific. Oh my... Dude, Junko's coming back, isn't she?
And the continuation of the biggest, most awful, most tragic event in human history.
I mean, if anyone had any doubt that this was happening after DR1, there you go.
That cannot be allowed. We must prevent that by any means necessary. Even if we have to pay the ultimate price, I will definitely prevent it by any means. So, are you actually piloted by someone from the first game? Miss Manumi, or Usami, as we might want to call you in, private quarters? Everything is for the sake of a future filled with hope. Sea and punishment, sin and coconuts. End. Holy shit. And, alright, we've lost 2 boys and 2 girls. And we're down to 12. So, still no, despite what they were doing, still no excess murders just yet. The Black Dragon Blade. Nice. Interesting. I wonder why I got the wooden stick last time, if we don't get 2 per chapter. Very interesting. Alright guys, so that was chapter 2 of Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. Tragedy. Genuinely just tragedy this time around. We kinda... You know, it is interesting because the thing to know about the DR2 trials and chapters right now is that they do add very similar themes and mirror certain aspects from DR1
to DR2 on a chapter basis. You know, for example, chapter 1, obviously you had Nagito, like, not Nagito specifically, but you had the person who wanted to start the killing game, who wanted to begin it, start with a kill, you know, go in there, and failed, right? Like, Sayaka was that in DR1, Nagito was that in DR2. Now, to be fair, Nagito still lived in DR2, and a completely different person killed Byakuya, but it still mirrored it, you know. I know there's other things in Chapter 1 as well that I'm not thinking about right now, but my mind's mostly on Chapter 2. And obviously, in Chapter 2, we had the whole relationship sus. We had the new relationship, friendship between Hyoko and Mahiru, and the pre-existing relationship between Fuyuhiko and Peko, which mirrors the relationship, you know, the brotherhood that Taka and Mondo formed in DR1. And so, based on these similarities to DR1, I do have to make some... I got some idea on where Chapter 3 is going to go, and obviously, like, I don't want it to go down this route, because, like, I obviously want people that I like to live. And, you know... But at the same time, I feel like there's enough, like, consistency in the similarities to where I can kind of make the assumption. So... See, I'm trying to think, right, because the easy way we go about it would just kill them both. Like, the theme of, you know, something in Chapter 2, and I know I'm messing up my words right now, but, you know, the thing I would see happening in Chapter 3 would be, Hyoko dying. And I would say that because, obviously, in Chapter 3 of DR1, Taka went through the breakdown. He literally broke down and was never able to recover from Mondo's betrayal because he ended up getting killed right away. And given the similarities that the games have in their chapters, I would give it a strong possibility that I think that Hyoko's gonna die in Chapter 3 before she really, you know, gets through the, you know, what happened to Mahiru in this chapter. You know, generally speaking, though, I am really hyped and interested, especially for Hyoko's character in Chapter 3 and hopefully beyond, because she's one of the most, you know, she's played kind of the role of, like, having the strongest relationship bond that we've seen in the game so far of the new students, you know, because we have to go through the eyes of Hajime and everything. Like, we don't really see how close certain people are becoming, but based on what we've seen so far, the strongest relationship we've had made from this scenario has been Hyoko and Mahiru, which mirror Mondo and Taka. And based on those similarities, I would assume that before she can recover, before she can make any more friendships, and before she can grow as a person, Hyoko is probably going to get killed off in Chapter 3. Now, also, given like that, there's also the very strong possibility of Chapter 3, a second murder occurs, and you know, it could be Fuyuhiko, because then you just kill off both the potatoes that had relationships in this that ended up losing them. Now, I wouldn't say we'd go that far in the consistency. I wouldn't say we would have that going for that much going forward, but I do think it is still a possibility because you know, like to be fair, you know, Taka and Mondo was a relationship established, on not really a relationship, but a duo, I should say, established in Chapter 2, and it became very strong, and, you know, it was very rushed in terms of how they became friends so quickly, but that was kind of the point of it. And the other one was also Celeste and Fumi, you know. And in Chapter 3, both of those relationships and both of those links to those relationships ended. You know, because Taka met his end in Chapter 3, Celeste and Ifumi met their end in Chapter 3. And, you know, so I think it would be on theme if you take out Fuyuhiko as well, just to end, like, the relationships, you know, and, like, the remnants of Chapter 2, you end those off in Chapter 3. But I don't necessarily think we're going to get both of them, but I would say either Hyoko or Fuyuhiko have the highest death potential in Chapter 3 so far. In terms of, like, a secondary killer, I genuinely don't know. Well, not a killer, but a secondary victim. I don't know. Like I said, the closest thing we had to like Hifumi Celeste in this game was Teru Teru and Sonia, where it was like a reverse scenario where, you know, Teru was the potato trying to take advantage of Sonia's naivete, whereas obviously Celeste was the woman in control of Hifumi in DR1. But you know, I don't really know right now where I would see a potential victim or murderer just yet. Like I said, I really, you know, despite what I just said, I really don't feel like Hiyafiko is going to be a killer. Well, I definitely think he's going to be a killer now, but I don't think he's going to be a victim yet. You know, because there is still the theme of this game so far, where one character who ended up living, who was big in the trials, ended up vanishing in Chapter 2, which was Narito, and they're kind of playing that up with Fuyuhiko getting his medical treatment in Chapter 3. So there's a possibility that Fuyuhiko won't be involved at all in Chapter 3, and he'll, you know, pass on to Chapter 4 by default. He might not even be in the trial because of that, because he's too medically injured. So, like I said, there's no real parallel to draw from anything else in terms of the killer themselves. You know, aside from like personal enjoyment, you know, like obviously Celeste was mine in Chapter 3, but I understand a lot of people didn't like Celeste anyway, so it's like there's no real correlation between that. It's purely opinionated. If Ibuki fucking dies in Chapter 3, well, I should be having words with the developers. But, yeah, like, I don't feel like I can draw any more from that, but I do feel like there is the potential there. But, like I said, I do think it's strong that Chapter 3, 2 people die. I feel like, in general, if it's not Chapter 3, I feel like you know, I feel like there's going to be a case where 2 victims are made in a chapter. Now, to be fair, personally, I'd probably prefer it this time around if we go with 2 separate killers for 2 victims, you know, as opposed to just one person killing 2 people. That'd be a nice, you know, it'd be a nice change to keep the theme going there and 2 people die in a chapter, but also different enough to where it's more interesting. Obviously, the drawback is that you kill like 4 people in one chapter, and then you have 8 people left in DR2, and it's like, yeah, for 3 more chapters that might just not leave too many survivors, or just, you know, might leave too little characters to keep the chapters going, you know, and give the players enough time to pick who they want to pick for FTEs and whatnot. But we'll see for that. But this was, like I said, a very interesting chapter. The trial was insane. Oh my god, there was so much after that chapter or that trial that it was insane. Like, even then I was still kind of guessing on things. You know, they went with the whole like Peko thing with her baiting like she wasn't the killer. You know, by a technicality she wasn't the killer because it was someone else's orders, and it's like, well, Monokuma doesn't leave that much grey area in his in his rules, so because of that, you know, we can't actually do that. Luckily, the question I brought up was kind of answered, but also kind of not, where Monokuma, you know, counts the killer as a body discoverer, you know, on a case-to-case basis, unfortunately. Thank you, Nagito, for finally bringing that up. But, yeah, like I said, it was really fun. I had a lot of fun with this one. Peko, you know, I mean, I was interested in Peko, and I was excited to see where she was going, but she wasn't someone I was actively pursuing, so because of that, I am, you know, I'm not as hit on this character, you know. Like, Mondo had a bigger impact on me. Like, to be fair, I wasn't picking Mondo in Danganronpa either before he died, but he was one of the characters that I genuinely was excited to see going forward, and especially when he had like his whole thing with Taka going on, I was even more excited to see it. And he was a character that really hit me when I knew it was coming, you know. Peko, she was similar, you know. I was hit when I saw her that she was going to die, but not the same degree that I felt from Mondo, except she became infinitely better after we learned that she was going to die with her relationship to Fuyuhiko. You know, so unfortunately, that one hit quite hard there, and again, it goes into the whole relationship thing with those two. Like, I'm so curious now what they're going to do with Fuyuhiko's character, because he is now just a broken mess of despair. You know, like, not only did he just learn he lost his sister, he just witnessed and tried to intervene with losing, like, the one person in life he really wanted as a friend. You know, that he had such a deep connection with, and he lost both of them in the span of just a few days. You know, like, obviously, memory wipe, his sister is gone now, you know, like, so he's going to be a walking pit of despair going forward, and the fact that they even you know, confirmed in this chapter that right from the get-go, he wasn't going to be willing to kill anyone. It adds so much more to that. It especially adds more to that when you think of the fact that he didn't even want to go into this conversation with Mahiru killing her. You know, he was met angry, he was ready, but in the end, he really realized he couldn't and didn't want to do it. And unfortunately, because of Pekko's mindset of being a soldier for him, she just did it without any hesitation, and because of that, he kind of lost 3 people he didn't want to lose. You know, obviously, he didn't have much connection or real care about Mahiru at all, but it was still a classmate to him. It was still someone he didn't want to see to go, and because of that, he kind of lost 3 people, you know? And obviously, Fuyuhiko in this next upcoming case, chapter, game, hopefully 1 chapter, I'm so excited to see as well. But Fuyuhiko definitely has the most potential right now in terms of character development. And again, because we're in a case of where he's kind of out of the game right now, I'm really curious to see where he's going to go moving forward. You know, like, that was so cool to see. And unfortunately, you know, this is hitting. Now Danganronpa's kind of showing, like, it can develop characters after they've already been voted to die. Us knowing they're going to be you know, put to death, and still develop them to where you like them even more. Like, that straight up fucking sucks. That absolutely sucks. They did that with Pekko. I feel like I didn't do that with too many people in DR1, but they did that with Pekko. You know, and obviously Teru had his moment in chapter 1, but they did it here, and it was it was not good. It was not good at all. You know, Pekko, unfortunately, she is another tragic soul. You know, she was you know, she was groomed, she was, you know, raised literally just to be Fuyuhiko's weapon, and unfortunately, she didn't really have any aspiration to go beyond that. She didn't really find the person who she wanted or was meant to be, despite how much Fuyuhiko tried to push her to be that, because, well, it's just how she was raised, and that's just her upbringing, and she didn't know any better. And unfortunately, right at the very end, when she was ready to accept her death, it clicked. It clicked just how much Fuyuhiko cared, and it clicked that he genuinely would have been a lot happier if she was not a blade, but an equal, a friend, you know? And because of that, her despair came, and she died thinking she killed him. She didn't, but she died thinking that, and definitely one of the more despair-inducing endings, you know? That is another theme of the deaths in Danganronpa 2 right now, is that they all relate back to family in some way. You know, Teru, Pekko, you know, the murderers and the, you know, the punished victims have that theme going right now. So I'm not sure what we're going to do for chapter, 3 and beyond, if they're going to keep that going necessarily. But I am still very curious to see what's going to happen going forward. But overall, this was a lot of fun. Like I said, the chapter and the trial itself, I feel like was a little easier than the first one, even though I had, like, I feel like I did this trial pretty well. I got stuck a few times, but the big one for me was that fucking swimsuit one. Like, I just did not figure that out at all. That was just purely a guess on my part, and I will admit that, and it's like, that was just like, I don't feel like anything else in the chapter in terms of difficulty really compared to that. I was not going to get that. Like, you know, looking back in hindsight, maybe I could have figured that out. But in the moment, like, I was just not going to get that at all. So I don't even feel bad saying that, like, that was a mystery that beat me. You know, I just had to guess and hope, and luckily it didn't take too long, I don't think, to finally hit that bullet. But the rest of it, you know, was pretty fun enough. I think I had a decent time. I'm getting used to the mechanics now. I actually like the logic dive battle thing. Really, I feel like I only need to put skills into the panic talk action button now. Like, that's pretty much it. I feel like I can do the rest pretty raw, naked doggy mode, you know, so that's not a big problem. But yeah, the rest of it was fun. Like I said, I like how this actually connected back to a case, like, not a case, but a genuine game, like, in Japan. Was pretty goddamn funny. That's actually really cool, and I do really like that. Obviously, this added more proof to the characters that they had a school life, they had a relationship that, you know, we unfortunately never saw and probably never will see in this universe at all, and actually wasn't questioned at the end there, but that went on, you know, and we got more proof and pictures of that, and hopefully that keeps expanding forward, going forward, since still up in the air, I guess, if Monokuma was actually going to give those memories back, whatever the hell that means. You know, I still feel like this is a simulation in some way, so unless you can literally just download that information back into them, or you're somehow blocking it specifically, I don't know how this shit works, what Matsuda did with his goddamn memory wiping garbage, you know? But yeah, really fun, like I said, you know, Usami at the end, still building up whatever the fuck, I definitely don't feel like this is a mastermind controlling both of them and trolling. It definitely feels like there is two people remote controlling, and just whoever is involved with Monokuma now is just letting, you know, the other party control Usami because, like, it's fun, it's funny, like, they have no control, you know. There is some sick, twisted pleasure in that. Whatever they mean by resurrect the ultimate despair, I mean, there is one girl who would be fun if she came back. But I don't know about that. But yeah, either way, guys, Chapter 3 is up next. Now, based on, you know, my experience with Chapter 3 so far, it is not going to be fun. Chapter 3 of Danganronpa 1 was like the worst thing ever, taking my sweet, sweet Celeste away from me. And, you know, Ace Attorney Chapter 3 was decent, you know, it wasn't the best thing ever, but hopefully, this game can move beyond that, because if they fucking kill off Ibuki or Chiaki, I am going to destroy something. And genuinely now, anyway, I'm just so stumped on who to pick, because I'm also done with, like, two more free times and I'm done with Ibuki, but then I just don't know. Like, I want to do Gundam, you know, I kind of want to do Hyoko now that she has no one, but in this chapter, I want to do Akane as well now, and I obviously want to do Nagito. It's like, it's just not as cut and dry in this game as DR1, and I don't know what to do about it. It sucks. It sucks trying to pick, because eventually, like, I'd say I'm pretty okay with who's died so far, but eventually it's gonna hit. Someone I'm gonna want to talk to is gonna go, and I'm not ready for it. And unfortunately, I feel like Hyoko's going to be the next like, big one for that. Like, she definitely has the biggest potential there. Or she could be the killer and still go that way, I don't know. But anyway, guys, that is the end of Chapter 2. This was a big one, a lot of fun. And next time, we are moving on to Chapter 3. So, I'll see you guys then.